Happy Tuesday. Welcome into another Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live stream. And welcome to Newark Liberty International Airport. On a flight today to Pittsburgh International. Not sure why I threw like a southern accent on that. We are flying again in the Inabuild's A306. This time we're going to be taking out the Premium Edition. This was the paid upgrade that, hasn't fared so well on today on the stream. So we're going to give it another shot today. It's been a little bit since I've flown it. The issues in the past is the external camera. When you go in the external, you'd have the stutters. You'd have the, the main thread like flying through the roof. And so we're going to see how today is. Now, right now, this is not a fair assessment because Newark is, New York alone is a very heavy CPU and GPU used airport. So right now we're not going to really assess it too much. We're going to wait until we get in the air and see how things are. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the cockpit here of the beautiful 306. Now flow is broken. I don't know what happened. Flow is just randomly broken this morning. I was working fine. Here's the other thing that's weird. So the other thing that's crazy is, so I used the Inabuild's manager, of course, to install the 306 Premium. And I do have 2020 installed still because of the MD11, which I could probably just uninstall that now, since we're just waiting for the 2024 version to be released soon, trademark. And anyways, the Premium Edition is a 2024 plane only. Only a 2024 plane. Yet the Inabuild manager installed it in the 2020 folder. What sense does any of that make? Random and weird stuff. So, like I said, I don't have flow working, so we're going to use the good old-fashioned toolbar here at the top to make it all work today. And I do have to set my views, so give me just a few moments. I do have the pilot view going, but I don't have anything else going. So give me just a few minutes of your time, will you please? So over here, we're going to go ahead and set this guy. And shortcut, save that. Let's see, lights. Now I want to get the whole view up there. Let's see, how do we get the whole view? Gauges. Nope, that's down there. FCU. No, we don't want that. Let's see. Make do captain. We need that. I'm going to move it over just a little bit to right there. We're going to save position. And we're going to set this guy up for there. Cool. And then we need the top still. I don't know. Where's a good top one at here? Okay, let's see. Let's go from top. Co-pilot. What's this? I don't want that. Brake fans. Don't need that. Okay, this should work. We're just going to make some fine adjustments here. That's about what I like. Perfect. Okay, and save it. Shortcut to that guy. And now we need the IRSs. That's up here. That should, I'm going to move it over just a little bit. That should work there. Save position, shortcuts, and that's going to be number 6. And then I need one down below yet. So engine start. That's a weird angle. Is there another one I can find? Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Lights, fire, flaps. What's flaps? What the hell is that? Oh, that's not what I want. Gauges. Hydraulic, landing. I think we're just going to have to go, oh, we got radio, captain. That might work. Zoom out a little bit. Push it over here. And that should work fine. Okay. Hit that button, save it. Shortcuts, this is number 4. Save it, done. All right, flow is, or not flow, sorry. What's it called? Chase plane. Oh, what the hell? Oh boy, I got the issue. It's gonna be one of those days, folks. It's gonna be one of those days. All right, so I got to go into my controls now because it's set up for. Oh my gosh, there's always just something going on. All right, so hold on. So now we got to go into the controls here. And we got to change this over to my controls, which is that one. Save that. Then we go back to settings, and we have to go into Interface, is it right? Yeah, here we go. Turn that off. We don't need that. Now save it. Why is that still on? All right. Let's go back to the settings. Save it again. Go into flight mode. Oh no, interface, right? Yeah. Okay, that's off. Wake turbulence. All that stuff should be off. So why is it on? Oh my gosh. I don't know why it's defaulting. It needs to stay with the settings I have. One of these buttons is not like the other. Okay, now it's off. Good Lord almighty. Okay, let's go back in settings. And controls. It should be defaulting to my controls, which is this one here, but it's not defaulting to that. Apply to all aircrafts, please. Yes. Save it. Okay. Okay. Let the sim settle down a little bit. Let the sim settle down. Jesus. Milk, welcome in. Or Mike. Milk, I said Milk. Mike, welcome in. P2, welcome in. King Bob, good morning to you. Let's see. And we have, let's go. We have the A306. Nice. Yep. Mike says, that was my problem with GSX. Well, hold on. Hold on. It put me in the other user MSFS and not allow me to go. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I think we're set. Let's go over here to left-hand side. Okay, well, why can't I hit the button? Okay, there we go. That was weird. My flights and import. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Okay, let's change our frickin' view for flow. I mean, for chase plane. It's gonna be one of them days. I can already tell. I can already tell. Save position. Okay, got that. Let's go back over here. Ground equipment. Why? What the hell? Ground equipment. Good Lord. What is the problem here? Save it. Okay. That's all set up. Good. Remove the covers. We don't want the covers on there no more. Go away. Okay. Menu. Weights and balances. Load the air. Oh my gosh. Why? Why is the click spots all screwed up here? Why? I'm about to uninstall this plane. All right. Loading that in. Hit the button. Hit the button. Finish. Okay. That's good. Up here at the top. None of the click spots are wanting to work. All right, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to restart this damn sim. Sorry, folks. We're going to restart the sim. I don't know what the hell's going on. Sometimes flying is great. Other times it's just a pain in the ass. And today it seems to be one of those pain in the ass days. All right, let it shut down, do all its thing. I'm going to go ahead and clear out the cache and do all that jazz too. Uno momento, por favor. We're going to get off the ground here eventually. And we're going to do scenery index, clear all that crap out too. All right. Let's go into here. Let's clean out our cache too, just so we have it all done. Yeah, back to compatibility. If it this time, I'm going back to compatibility for sure. And I like to request a refund from mini builds. Because I've only been able to fly the premium edition a handful of times. Now, I'm not 100% sure this is that issue. Could have been some weird flow issue too. Who knows? It was weird that flow just stopped working though. All right, we're almost there. Sorry. I just want to clear out everything. Start from scratch here. Okay, now let's try it again. Load on in. Okay, let's see. Microsoft Sim Bean, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, or Green Microsoft. Yeah, Bean autocorrect. Yeah. Well, back to compatibility. Yeah. Okay, got to run. Mike's gonna run. See ya. P2 $6.99 for sim troubles you're having today. Sometimes this hobby is a pain. Thank you, thank you for the $6.99. P2, much appreciated. We'll get there, folks. We'll get there. RJ, well, first off, I started out with, so I installed the premium edition of the 306. And so I jumped in, this is before the stream even started, but I jumped into the sim, looked for the 306, wasn't there. Okay, I was like, what the hell? So then, went to the in-build manager, found out that it installed it in the 2020 version folder, which the premium edition's only for 2024. Okay, whatever. It is what it is, right? So, got that fixed, dropped in the community folder, launched the sim. Started the stream up, got into the plane. What was the first thing? Flow wasn't working. Okay, so flow was broken. That's nice. And then second, the click spots were all just goofy. Had to pan the camera around to a different angle to get a click spot to work. And it was for every single button, it seemed like. So I said, the hell with it, we're just restarting restarting the sim. We'll start from scratch. I cleared out the cache, I cleared out the scenery indexes, the NVIDIA drivers, and all that too, just in case. Yes, the premium, well, I don't know about native. It's any build, so I'm not sure. Sometimes you have to wonder what native means for any builds, right? All right, FSU IPC, get that going. Let it settle down a little bit. We'll get there. I blame any build. Okay, if it is broken again, that we're just jumping into like the 737 or something. The hell with it. I'll uninstall the premium edition, go back to the compatible version. I'm gonna give it his fair chance, though. This is a fair chance. All right, start flight. So, J-Russ found that the lights in what's it called? The realistic lights add-on that's in the marketplace conflicts with the 306, which is really weird. Really weird. Oh my god, why? Okay, is it just temporary? Okay. I'm like, why is that showing up? It is showing up. Why? Why? Okay. Is it done? Nope. For freak's sakes. Alright, my binds are there. Is that gone? No, why are you showing? You should not be showing. Why? Okay, interface. No, you're supposed to be off. I never turned you on. Okay, can we fly now? Good lord. Click spots looking good. Okay. Is flow working? Flow's working. Alright, thank you, Flow. Let's go over here and get rid of the disabled toolbar at the top. Alright, now I think we're good. Let's get beyond ATC to launch now. Oh my lord. Today. The day. Let's see. Any can be blamed for most of the issues in the world today. Oh boy. I don't know why. All of a sudden on my little tablet here, I keep pushing Chrome and not Navigraph. I don't know why. Okay, over here to the left-hand side. All right, that's working. That's working. Hey, we're getting somewhere. All right, the sim was just being weird, I guess. Sim was just being weird. Ground equipment, let's remove the covers. And then we're going to go over to weight and balances, postal, update, and load, apply to the aircraft. Sync that, finish. Okay, that's all good. Let's go up here to the top then. External power is on. All right, we got things working. We're going to be able to fly, I think. There's hope. Nav data, or sorry, nav for the IRSs. All right, and then we're going to hit this button, this on, and that guy. Cool. Okay, then we get the window heat going. Standby compass. I'm going to go ahead and get the lights on as I normally do. Okay, seatbelt sign, no smoking, and arm of the sky. Yeah, arm. Okay, cool. All right, that's all doing its thing. Then we're going to go on down here, and we're going to go to menu, ACARS, request it from SimBrief, align the IRSs. Cool. Okay, so we're making progress. Over to the next page. Grab this guy, grab that guy, Back over here to the left, and then 30.8. Plop that in there. Cool. Climb up to 340. That's all good. And next we're going to do takeoff, and we're going to get our V1 and VR. So back over here to the left-hand side, go to menu, takeoff. We're going to get our runway, so let's go and get Beyondatc. Oh, this plane has this issue. I forgot about that. The radio. Mother effer. They didn't check... Okay, yeah, there's another reason why I stopped using the premium edition of this plane, is because it does not work with Beyondatc switching the radios. I forgot all about that, so this is going to be a disaster with Beyondatc. Newark clearance, FedEx 1952 Heavy, ready for IFR clearance to Pittsburgh. I forgot all about that. All right, well, I guess we're uninstalling this one after this, right?
1952 Heavy, Newark clearance, cleared to Pittsburgh. Radar vector zims, then is
That was fast.
Maintain 4,000. Expect flight
4402.
minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.2. Squawk 4402.
All right, 4,000 feet on departure.
Cleared to Pittsburgh.
Why
Radar
is...
vector zims, then is filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.2.
Why is Mobiflight not working?
Squawk 4402, FedEx 1952 Heavy.
Yeah, what the hell?
FedEx 1952 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.8 when ready for push or start.
Oh, because I don't have autopilot. Why is that on? What the hell? Oh my god. Why are you turning on? Stay off. What the hell is going on today? Is my key bindings? Why does this keep switching over to that view? To those keys? I don't understand. Tell me why. Why does it keep changing to that, those camera, or those controls? Why? Stop it. Save it. Good lord. It's all just comical today. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we're alright. Runway 22 right is what we're expecting. So let's go on down below here. Oh, hold on. No, we gotta go back over here. Okay, so 22 right. And sync, calculate. Alright, 58 and 61. 58, 61. Clear, 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 clear. Okay. Okay. Runway 22 right. We don't have any SID for departure, so we're going to pop in 22 right and then none. Insert that guy. Scroll on down here. Go to Pittsburgh. And star. We're expecting runway 28 left. Demi. And the Vinci. Transition. Insert that. Okay. So, we have that all set up. Now, at the top here. Why did you change the comms? No one told you to change the comms. Okay. I think I might... Let me see something here. I don't trust this thing. I think it changed the thing again. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Apply to all aircraft. Yes. Save. Resume. Okay. Let it settle down. Let it settle down. Okay. And then, what do we gotta do next? We're gonna go up here. Get all these dudes going. We have Why? What is going on? Why is it changing the radio? Okay, let's go over to controls. There's nothing set. There's nothing set for radio. Essential. Sorry, assigned. Eye tracking. It's when I'm doing the camera change, it's changing the radios. I don't understand why, though. Why? There's no reason for it to be doing that. And that's back on. Alright, hell with it, we're done. I'm done with this plane. I'm done with this plane. I'm restarting the sim again. I'm uninstalling this damn plane. I don't know what's going on, but whatever. Whatever, folks. Whatever. That's enough. That's just, it's driving me. I can't be angry flying. I can't be angry flying. Alright, let's get some music. This is going to take a couple moments. Sorry. I apologize. This was not my plan. This was definitely not my plan today. Holy crap. Alright, so I can't uninstall it from the AnyBuild thing because it doesn't even see it installed because it installed it in the wrong folder. Alright, let's go back to my products. Aircraft. And we're doing the compatible version for 2024. Let's see if that installs right. Let's see, West, welcome in. I feel you. I had to uninstall and reinstall all 2024 and one by one put every single program, including Flow, Chase Planes, BATC. It's a pain in the ass, yeah. Why ask why? Drink Bud Dry. Let's see, 88, welcome in. Had the same thing with mine. I ended up deleting the ATC panel option 0 through 9 controls, and that seemed to have fixed it. I don't understand why it's something, I don't know. I don't want to blame it on that plane, but that's the only thing that's different from yesterday and today. I flew last night in the 738, no problems, and then I jump into the premium edition of the A306, and this happens. Alright, we're at 24 minutes of a stream, and we haven't even got off the ground yet. This is great. We did a record yesterday. Alright, it's almost done installed. It's almost done installing. That's ridiculous, man. That is just crazy. There also hasn't been an update to the compatible version since January 28th of last year. Or sorry, of this year. Almost, we're coming up on 11 months. Well, it's been 11 months. 11 months and not a single update for this plane. It's crazy. I'm not sure about the other one. The other one had an update not too long ago. The premium edition, that's very premium. On the plus side, I shouldn't have to... Oh, whatever. AnyBuild's being stupid. Alright. Liveries, and then we'll need the compatible version of this aircraft. And we're going to install, I don't care which one. It's so weird they give you so many different liveries. All right, let me just verify it's installed in the community folder it's supposed to be installed. AnyBuilds, oh yeah, that installed where it's supposed to. Why the 306 Premium Edition did not, I have no idea. All right, I think we're gonna launch the sim up again. Let's see, on a better note, the AnyBuilds A340 is actually a decent plane to fly. I've heard good things about the 340. If I was interested in that plane, I most definitely would buy it, but I don't have any interest in it. Like, absolutely zero interest in it. Which, you know, is again, it's a shame because it does seem like a fun plane. And I'm excited to see... I'm excited that AnyBuilds seems to be changing the page, you know, with things, and I still have my nerve. I'm still nervous when it comes to the DFW they're working on because their sceneries all look really, really good. They all look really, really good. The problem with their sceneries is that they're heavy on the FPS. Right? So maybe they found a way to balance it because the Manchester one is apparently really, really good with performance. Like I saw a 7x7 Spy use it, and he has an older PC now. It's, you know, it's a little bit dated, and it ran pretty good on his system on VATSIM. So that's pretty good. That shows me that there's potential of any builds doing a good job with their scenery, you know, optimization. But it needs to be day one. It can't be like weeks or months later. It needs to be day one. They need to either invest in PCs at their, you know, whatever, their headquarters that they do testing on. Okay. Let's just verify the controls are set the way they're supposed to be. Alright, Lex. Alright, got that. That's all good. Alright, let's also verify that that stupid interface... Okay, you need to go away. We don't want you. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna try the compatible version. Now we're gonna go the old school FedEx plane too. Let's go back to Newark for the third time today. Alright, launch up over here at ramp. Alright, I'm confident this time. I'm confident this time we're going to be able to get off the ground and into flying. Ah, the good old premium edition. Never thought I'd feel so excited to be in the premium edition of this plane. Watch him and have the same problem still. Alright, let it settle on in. Let it settle on in a little bit here. It's a nice livery. Oh, why? Something screwed up. Something is really screwed up. Is he gonna do it again? I just want to verify. No, okay. Something is definitely screwed up though with my controls. I'm not sure what happened all of a sudden today. Okay, let's go ahead and fly with Beyondatc. Get that going.
Beyondatc connected.
All right, so my flight import. Got that going. Ground. We don't have the covers in this plane. Update. Apply. Finish. All right, 30.8, and then here. Navs, and then we're gonna get compass, emergency, get the APU, firing up, seatbelt signs, and loose. The loose. Okay, that's all good, that's all looking fantastic. Then we're gonna go down here, menu, it's like deja vu. SimBrief, and then we got that. Align the IRSs. Clear out these errors, or I guess they're notification. I keep calling them errors. All right, and then we're gonna go here. No, well, that's not what we want. We want to go to where we want to go to. I want to go back to init. Next page. 30.8. Okay. Then we're gonna go here, over here to left-hand side. Go to here, take off, runway 22 right. We'll likely get the same runway because it's been only a few minutes. 58 and 61, 158, 161. All right. Feeling confident now, folks. Feeling confident. Newark, runway 22 right for departure. No SID. Insert. Down below. Into Pittsburgh, runway 28 left, via Demi and Vince. Insert. All right, cool, looking good, looking good. APU is available. Let's go ahead and get our pumps pumping. Window heat as well. Beyondatc. Newark clearance, FedEx 1952 heavy, ready for IFR clearance to Pittsburgh. Alright, get these guys going as well. Okay. What the hell? There's something going on in my controls. Why? What is going on today? Let's just switch over to this then. Why? Why is it doing this? It's changing the comms with Beyondatc. It's changing the comms with Beyondatc for some reason. But I don't know why. Let's just search for inputs here. Let's see. Search. 1. Why are you assigned? You're not supposed to be assigned. Delete. Number 2. Search for input. Number 2. Delete. Why? I don't understand why these reassigned. Four. Delete. 5. Delete. 6. Delete. 7. Delete. 8. Delete. And 9. Deletes. Save the damn things. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. All right. No, we need clearance. Newark clearance. FedEx 1952 Heavy, ready for IFR clearance to Pittsburgh. Good morning, Joe. Welcome in. I'm about to fly the flight from Phoenix to Hawaii. Ooh, in the unit builds A330 with Beyondatc. Very nice. I also recently got the 300. Very nice. Well, I'm having issues with the premium edition. This is now the compatible version, but I had issues with the premium edition earlier in the stream. We've been streaming for 35 minutes, haven't got off the ground yet. Because I've been dealing with control issues too. I don't understand what's going on with that. Alright, 4,000. I'm gonna go and just put in 3-4.
Cleared to Pittsburgh. Radar vector Zims.
You know, I was gonna do NewSky, but the hell did I'm not doing NewSky. We're having just too many issues here. I'm not taking a risk. This is going to be APL though, so with APL though, I can just restart the flight or just skip it. So the hell with that.
FedEx 1952 Heavy.
I'm fine with that.
FedEx 1952 Heavy. Read back correct. Contact ground 121.8 when ready for push or start.
All right, got that going. Over here to the left-hand side, let's go. Ground equipment, remove and remove. Over Newark ground. Newark ground, FedEx 1952 Heavy, ready for pushback and engine start. Oh, sorry, I saw Phoenix. I'm sorry, Portland. Yeah, thank you, Portland. I haven't flown out of Portland for a little bit.
FedEx 1952 Heavy, Newark ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Northeast.
Pushback approved. Face northeast. FedEx 1952 Heavy.
Holy smokes, folks, we're actually pushing back. Who would have thought the way this was going? All right, bleeds are on. Switch over to Bravo. Start engine number 2. That's available. Or starting, I guess. We're going to watch the N2s right here. Oh, we got to put in our flex still. Forgot about that. It's important. Takeoff 63. Bring that guy up there, and then take off 0.1 for the trim. Pac-Man sound. clocking. Bearded Aviator, welcome in. Good morning to you. Waiting for the click to happen. There it is. Engine number 2 is on board. Engine number 1. Open. Flaps coming down for departure. Watching the N2s as well. And rotation, and we're going to come at 20% here in a second. There it is. Fuel. All right, now, hello, flow. Bring you there. And we have that. It is not 558 nautical miles. It is 277 plus the star. Our taxi lights are on. Newark ground FedEx 1952 Heavy is finally ready to taxi to the active. Finally. I say finally. Alright, heard the click up there. Go to continuous. Galleys on. APU is off. Bleeds are off. Flaps are... Or sorry. Taxi lights are on.
Runway 22 right taxi via Alpha 12, Romeo Charlie, Bravo, Romeo. Hold short runway 29er, FedEx 19.
Okay, we got a bit of a taxi to go here. A bit of a taxi. Alright, throttle's going up. We're actually taxiing. We're making it happen. 40 minutes into the flight, into the stream. We're going to do our first taxi out. Holy smokes. Who would have thought? I thought today was going to be a great simming day, too. I had a feeling today was going to be a good simming day. It's complete opposite so far. Hopefully the rest of this flight now makes up for it, right? Alright, so Alpha 12 over to Bravo. This airport's really confusing. So I did disable a couple things. After J. Russ provided us some detail in Discord, I did also delete... so I also have the realistic... What's the other one I have? I had a... Better taxi signs, whatever the hell it's called. And there was another add-on I have as well from the marketplace that I bought. I deleted all. I disabled all 3 of those mods, which kind of sucks because there are some cool things that it added in, better taxi lights and all that jazz, or taxi signs, or whatever it's called. I liked it. I really do. I don't know if it's causing issues or not, but I figured I'm gonna try going. I'm trying to remove those and see if those are potentially gonna fix some issues. Another thing. So this morning. Got up a little earlier, well, actually a little later than normal, and I was reading on Reddit. Someone was posting, or not, wasn't Reddit, it was Facebook actually. They were posting that the Pappy and glide slopes don't match in the sim, which I've said many times they don't, right? And that's why when people make comments, on the YouTube shorts I do, of like, oh, you didn't follow the glide slope, or you didn't follow the Pappies. Well, because, they lie a lot. They're not always accurate. So you gotta fly, going visual the best you can. But apparently, I didn't know this part. This is something I did not know. I need to do further research to know if this is actually the truth or not, though. And that is... there were many real-world... They claim to be real-world pilots. Who knows if they actually are, because it's the internet, people lie. But there were many people saying in real life they don't match up either. Now I wonder if it's as aggressive as it is in the sim, because in the sim you could be, high on the glide slope, but then you're too low on the Pappies. You know what I mean? Like a very big difference in there. Now I remember watching one of V1's simulations, right? That is not V1. Was it V1? I think it was. No, it wasn't V1. It was oh shoot. Oh boy, he's in the chat here from time in our streams. He does the CRJs. Oh crap, he's a real CRJ pilot. I feel so bad that can't think of his name, because it's your CFI sim, right? Or is it your sim CFI? One of those two. Anyways, I was watching one of his streams a while back ago, and he was talking about how on the sim that the Pappy lights are too sensitive. where in real life there's more distance between, you know, to being too high or low. So when they switch over from one light to the next, there's more room. Whereas in the sim, it's very, very sensitive. So I'd like to know his opinion on it. If he's ever in our chat, we'll have to ask him if we remember. But I'd be very, very curious to know what his input is on that. If glide slope and pappies are just that are they that bad off, far off? Sorry, in real life, maybe not as aggressive. Your Sim CFI, thank you. Yeah, he's in here every once in a while, but today would be the great day for him to pop in because I actually have a question to ask him. I know we asked him some questions before that he was really cool and provided some great detail. It's great. I like watching his streams because he's very down to earth. Newark Tower, FedEx 1952 Heavy, ready to go, runway 22 right. All right, we're actually going to be flying. Line up and wait. Holy crap, I can't believe this. 45 minutes almost, and we're getting ready. We're finally getting ready to take off. Look at that. They're clearing us for takeoff, even though that plane is landing. That's right. Beyond ATC being drunk.
Fly heading 220, runway 22 right. Cleared for takeoff. FedEx
Man,
1952
the
heavy.
camera movements with chase plane are so freaking cool. Just that little movement right there, right, turning tight. That's so cool. Auto throttle. Why is auto throttle not on? Oh, now it's on. Okay. Toga, let's go. And, okay, we got a 29 crosswind. Jesus, folks, 29 crosswind. Why are we taking off runway 22 right? Holy smokes, this is going to be a nasty takeoff, probably. I'm giving it all she got, Captain. B1, rotate. Jesus. I forgot to turn the webcam on. Man, I was giving it a whole bunch of input there. Alright, gear going up. And we're cleared. Heading 220. 400 feet. 220. Going to take over, or turn to the left, sorry. 220. On the heading. That's good. Heading select. Profile. Flaps up. Go on down here. Speed brakes disarmed.
Newark departure. FedEx
Whoop,
1952
missed 220.
1,400 feet.
FedEx 1952 Heavy.
Alright, 17,000. Bring up that nose.
Climb maintain 17,000 feet. Altimeter 290.
A little squirrely on this departure. Not very good. Good thing it's just cargo, not
Climb maintain
passengers.
17,000 feet. Altimeter 2970. FedEx 1952 Heavy.
Alright, getting back over the 220.
FedEx 1952 Heavy. Turn right. Heading 300.
300.
Turn right. Heading 300. FedEx 1952 Heavy.
You know, I don't know why, but I have the WinWing FCU, and I tend to look at the heading on the actual FCU versus in the sim. It would be better for me to look in the sim because then I'm still looking at the screen. But for some reason, I want to look up. I mean, sorry, I want to look down. Over the 33, or what was it? 300. 300. Now I do need to change my key bindings for this aircraft. I currently have them set. I've been switching over my controls from my lights onto the actual Moza AY210 instead of using the MTQ for the lights. Just because I've moved over the gear, so it makes sense to move the lights over as well. I still need to take some time and just bind when I need to bind. I've just been lazy. I had to bind it. Everything bound really nicely with the Honeycomb Bravo. Now I'm just been lazy. Now I just want to fly. Especially after a start like today. Like, what the heck, you know?
FedEx 1952 Heavy. Turn right. Heading 010.
Right 010.
Turn right. Heading 010. FedEx 1952 Heavy.
right, now we're looking good. 10,000 feet, and landing lights, taxi lights are turned off. Yeah, I am officially done with the premium edition of the plane. Officially done. Unless there's like a massive update. Even then, I don't know. I don't know if there's any salvaging that plane. There's just too many conflicts I have with it. And I'm also having some weird control conflicts today. Today's just one of them weird days. All right, over the where are we going? 010.
FedEx 1952 Heavy, turn left, heading 295.
All right, now they should be getting us on course for our nav.
Turn left, heading 295.
We should get direct here
FedEx
soon.
1952 Heavy.
Still hand flying. It's a fun plane to hand fly. Really nice. Let's see. Have you tried the new FSFO profile? I haven't. And I was such a dinkus because they had a sale recently. They had a sale.
Center on 118.
And I bought the CRJ and I bought the EJET, but I completely forgot to buy this plane profile.
New York
They had a
Center,
sale. It was
FedEx
like
1952
half off or
Heavy.
$8 off, or whatever it was, because it was like 10 bucks each.
14,700
That's a
for
steal.
1,000 feet.
That's a really good price. And I was a dinkus. All right, I'm gonna go AP on now. I was dinkus and I didn't buy it.
FedEx 1952 Heavy, New York Center. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
I forgot to turn on
Maintain flight level
Terra, huh?
340, FedEx 1952
Where the hell is that here
Heavy.
in this plane? Right here.
FedEx 1952 Heavy, contact New York Center 13.
All right, 17,000 feet. Like the stream chat, it helps Lex a lot.
Center on 133.15, FedEx 1952 Heavy.
Thank you for that, Bearded. I got in, got it on the sale. Yeah, did you?
New
Was it
York
Scotland?
Center,
Yeah,
FedEx
I forgot.
1952 Heavy.
I
Good day.
I was so
Out of
set on
17,100
I was gonna buy the
feet for
CRJ
flight
and the
level
EJET
340.
versions, but then I forgot that I even own this plane.
FedEx 1952 Heavy.
Damn
New
it!
York
I'll
Center.
buy it. I'll buy it. I'll support them. Like I really love their profiles. I absolutely love
FedEx
flying with their
1952 Heavy,
with their stuff.
direct Zims.
All right, direct to Zim, so we can now go to nav. And we're in nav. We
Roger.
captured it. It's
Heading
doing its
direct
thing.
Zims, then
Fantastic.
resume navigation, FedEx
Yeah, I very much
1952
like it.
Heavy. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Have a great flight.
But yeah, so I'll get it and support them. I
November
I
811 Bravo
think
Juliet,
that's the only
descend and
plane I
maintain
need to
2,000
get at
feet.
this point that I fly enough of. I'm not gonna buy the 350. I don't fly that enough.
November 811 Bravo Juliet.
So I own the 777, the 738, the EJET, the CRJ, the iFly, the FENIX. So yeah, I think the 306 is the only, and then I don't think he has an MD-11 profile yet. I don't think he does. I have to verify that one, but I guess I had to buy the MD-11 as well. So I have to buy those two profiles.
United 710
I dislike the stream since it's a yoke-based aircraft. Hope that's okay. Of course, P2. I don't buy likes. All right, we're doing it, folks. We're on our way. We should be on the ground here. Well, at least right now, it's indicating at 1649. Really, that long of a flight? Interesting. And then we'll see if I have a second flight in me. We'll see if we for sure have a second flight. I don't know. We'll have to play that one by ear. That's a beautiful plane. There's something about the retro liveries that I really, really like. Like, this is genius. They got the red line underneath it, right? Or orange, I think it is. Whatever color it is. And it's built into the S. That's just whoever came up with this livery, they deserved a lot of money. There's no way Mr. Smith came up with this idea. There's no way he came up with this livery. But this is a perfect livery, man. This is awesome. Everything about it is just so cool. And say what you want about the new FedEx logo with the arrow in it. I kind of like the old FedEx logo. I like the old FedEx text. I like the X. The X is really cool. But like having the federal in the purple, is really, really cool. Again, whoever came up with this, man, they didn't get paid enough. It's such an iconic looking livery. I would have maybe tried to find a way, though. It might have been weird looking. Find a way to get the line to work with the E as well. Again, that would have probably been, I don't know if... It might have worked. I don't know. That's the only thing I can critique about it. Outside of that, it's a really cool livery. It's probably one of my favorite... It's definitely my favorite cargo livery. Definitely my favorite cargo, this old school one. The Panda Bear is cool. I like the Panda Bear, but this just got that cool retro look to it. I absolutely love it. The same with like the old retro liveries in the past. Pan Am, Northwest Airlines. Everyone knows I love Northwest Airlines.
United 2390, descending via Williamsport 3, 12,600.
The sim's working when it's supposed to. It looks really, really good. Oh, I see. We have a headwind of 88 knots. That's why it's going to be a little longer than I expected.
JetBlue 947, contact New York Center 124.625. See you.
Man, it's gorgeous. You know, so it'd be cool. Here's something I don't understand about Flight Sim 2024. Is
United 2390, leave suite heading 0905.
when you uninstall 2024 and delete all the residue behind it, right? All the folders and all that jazz. Reinstall it. It reinstalls all the... Well, it streams all the other crap you have downloaded. Or, you know, bought from the marketplace. There should be a button that allows you to either install all, install all, or by default it doesn't install the marketplace stuff. Like, I get why, for an ease of use aspect. Isn't that flag backwards? From the easy use aspect, I can see why you would want to have it all installed from the get-go. But as a troubleshooting thing, I don't see it. Right? Now, I know you can go into safe mode and do it that way. But I think there should be an option just to uninstall them. Like an easy uninstall. I'll uninstall all from the marketplace. You know, or okay, let's break it down even further. There should be one that says keep all world updates. You know, so like keep all world updates and I don't know. Maybe you can make a button that says remove all scenery, remove all utilities, remove all world updates, or remove all. Like, just kind of break it all down, right? Give us more options. The flyby. That's so cool.
1952 heavy.
That's pretty awesome.
November 6058
Man.
Foxtrot.
So Jay Russ was asking me last night in Discord some questions about chase plane, which I found interesting because he and the Irishman have both been on the bandwagon of less is more, which I definitely can agree with a lot of things. But then there are some things it's just a really cool add-on, right? And so one of them for me has been like Flow. I absolutely love Flow. Even though Flow in 2024 has had more issues than I've ever had in 2020. I never, ever had an issue with Flow in 2020. With it, like, not working, not turning on by defaults. And I think Flow now has an external app, right? I don't think it's all within the sim. In 2020, I don't think it had an external app. I know Chase Plane has its own external thing it runs. But I think Flow does as well. I think I saw Flow in my system tray. But anyways, Flow's been funky in 2024 for me. You've seen it today. It just wouldn't work for some reason. Like, I remember last time when we had the issue, okay, sure, it's because I reset the flight. That shouldn't be a reason to not work, but okay, it is. It is what it is, right? But this one was different. This one I restarted the sim, didn't I? I restarted the sim and it didn't work. Or no, wait, no. Because when we first jumped into the sim, yeah. So yeah, I launched up the sim. I verified the 306. I tried to find it. It wasn't there. I shut down the sim. I installed the 306 or transferred the files over. Loaded it back in the sim. Started the stream, and Oh no, so all I did was set a camera view and then restarted the stream, or then started the stream, and then flow wasn't working. That was weird. If there was a hold on, what was it? If there was a wire in the middle of the screen while you did the flyby, will it be a flyby wire? Oh my gosh. That was so awful. It was so awful it wasn't funny. How about that? See, now here's the thing. This is the best. This is the best Airbus plane out there because it has a yoke. I'm not yoking around either. I suppose I could have done NewSky on this flight now that it's working. Let's see, joke so bad, Lex will refund my super chat. I like that. That's pretty good. A joke so bad that Lex will refund my super chat. Okay, let's see. The weather in Pittsburgh is frightful. It's 280 at 13. Gusting up to 21. Visibility is crappy. We have scattered clouds at 2600, broken at 3300, overcast at 4100. So we're going to have some clouds on approach. Windy and potentially a little bit of rain on the ground too. So Pittsburgh's not going to be fun to fly into. Thankfully, we have this old bird to get us down how we're supposed to. Are we at, what are we cruising up to? 3-4. Okay, we're almost at top climb here. Gooby, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully your Monday was great. The rest of your Monday, I should say. So I did a second flight last night. I did the 738 into, where did I go into? I don't remember where I flew into anymore. Departed from Memphis, I think. I don't remember. But it was a great flight. Pretty good flight. And then I worked on some behind-the-scenes stuff last night. I went to bed pretty early. I was kind of tired. I don't know. I said that we might stream tomorrow. I don't know if that's going to happen for sure. Kind of just depends on how all the day goes. I'm planning to have some lunch with a friend and my wife tomorrow after work. And then, yeah, we'll kind of play tomorrow by ear. But yeah, for sure we'll stream on New Year's Day.
Center on 118.975, United 393.
And that could very well be the last one until Sunday. But I've got a couple streams in. We did Sunday, we did Monday, and now we're doing Tuesday. That's 3 days in a row, right? We're getting some streams in. I did work on a video yesterday as well, so that will be up probably Saturday. I'll probably launch that one on Saturday. And then we're going to be cooking up another video for next week, to launch next week, which I'm super excited about. We're having the briefing room return after taking, what, a month off, or was it? Has it been 1 month? I think it took 1 month off. Just because it was, holiday season and I didn't want to bother people. Let's see, Michael, welcome in. Wishing you a happy new year and all the best to you and your family. Well, thank you. You as well. You as well, Michael. I talked about this before, but I don't really celebrate New Year's. I haven't celebrated New Year's in even when I last, I guess, did. I didn't really. 20 plus years ago. The New Year's has been one of those holidays where I never quite understood why it's a national holiday. Why it's a world holiday, I guess, too. It's not even national, it's a world holiday. I don't understand it. What's the difference between December 31st and January 1st? I don't get it. I don't understand New Year's. Why are we celebrating the change of a fake calendar we made up?
New York Center,
You know, I don't
FENIX 1952
quite
heavy,
get
flight
it.
level 340.
Like, you know, Christmas and Thanksgiving, I understand that. Easter here in the U.S., right? I understand that as well. Labor Day and Memorial Day, I totally get those days for sure. But, like, if I had to rewrite what days are federal holidays, you know, what days that is, you know, the country should be shut down, New Year's would not be on my list. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day would just be regular days. To me, I would look at a holiday such as MLK Day, Martin Luther King's Day, you know, someone that had a major impact in society, as a more important day than New Year's Day. You know, I would argue that President's Day could be a beneficial day because you know, it collaborates all of the presidents into one single day. And I could say, yeah, there were many very good presidents here for the U.S. There's also some bad ones, but there were very many good ones. And to, you know, shut down the world, you know, shut down the U.S. in honor of the presidents that we've had, I could understand that one as well, right? Was it Juneteenth? I could understand that one as well, a day of, you know, celebration of diversity. Like that could be a very good day to have as a federal holiday, right? I can understand that one. It's just, I never understood New Year's. I just never understood New Year's at all. It's a weird day. P2 says, I don't celebrate New Year's either. It's pointless celebration. Yeah, see, I don't get it. We don't get Easter off in Canada, but we get Good Friday off. Oh, yeah, Good Friday. I forgot about that one as well. TJ, welcome in. Hello, everyone. Is this the A300 or the 310? This is the A300. We're doing the FedEx 306. The first 45 minutes of the stream, first 30 minutes of the stream was a disaster. I went ahead and I installed the premium edition of this plane, which I've had a really hate relationship with, very little love in it. And I had many issues with it. many issues with it. And I also had some key binding issues and flow issues and stuff like that. So it wasn't just that plane, but I uninstalled it and went back to compatible version. There's that cool flyby. It's freaking awesome. King Bob says, I don't necessarily celebrate it, but since I have the day off... Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to argue having the day off. Like, I was talking to my boss, and we're a little short-handed right now because we have someone off from work and then someone else out on maternity leave. And he was... So not like asking, but like he's like, well, you know, if you want to work 5 days, you can. I'm like, hell no. There's very few times in the year where I can work only the 4 days a week for a 2-week span and not have to take a vacation day, you know, or a sick day or something like that. And so this is the only reason why I even care about these 2 weeks is because I only have to work 8 out of the 10 days, you know. 8 out of 14 days instead of 10 out of 14 days. Now, one day, although it does, like I talked about the other day, probably yesterday, but, or no, was it on Sunday? I think it was Sunday. It also screws with my mind so much during this time frame. I always forget what day it is. It's just kind of all mushed together. It's kind of weird, right? Like today's Tuesday. I have today off because I work on Saturday. But it feels like a Sunday to me, even though we just had Sunday, and Sunday felt like a Saturday to me. It's all screwed up. I used to have issues with the premium version, but it works for me after the last update, which is a while ago. Yeah. Free salary sign up. Free salary sign me up. Yeah, I don't know. I have just too many issues. So, okay, here's the other issue I have with the premium edition, and that is... the comms, the auto response comm with Beyondatc, so it should automatically switch over to the comm. It's broken in the premium edition. It's fine in the compatible version, but it's broken in the premium edition. So there's somewhere in there they changed the comms, you know, however the comms are changed within the sim, and they never ever got that fixed with the premium edition, which is a shame. So until I see that updated in the notes, I am not touching the premium edition of the Innobuild 306. That's it for me. I gave it a good fair chance. I deleted all my cache. I deleted scenery index. I cleared it all out. I gave it a very, very, very fair opportunity. I'm not blaming the control issue on that. There's something else going on with the control issue for some reason today. I don't know why.
Endeavor 4916, contact New York Center 124.9er.
All right, should be descending in about 11 minutes here, and then on the ground within about 37 minutes. If we stick runway 28 right, which would be, or sorry, left, which would be fantastic, it would be pretty much a straight-in arrival. Yeah, my comms don't always work. Yeah, that's Scotland. I can't. That's a deal breaker for me. That's a big old deal breaker. That was an issue with the 350 as well until they finally got that fixed up. Even beyond ATC they tried to do a patch fix to make it all work, which it sent it off a couple times, like twice or 3 times, to kind of make it work right. Michael says in Thailand we get 3 New Year holidays, the international. Really? 3 New Year holiday? See, Chinese New Year, also called Lunar New Year or Spring Festival, doesn't fall on January 1st. It changes every year because it follows the lunar calendar. Oh, interesting. The Thai New Year is called Songren? Is that how you say it? April 13th to the 15th every year, same days annually. Interesting. In India, we got the Georgian New Year off and the regional lunar New Year off, depending on which state you live in. Wait, India has states? They're not like regions? They're just states? Interesting. It is interesting how different countries, like Canada doesn't have states, right? It has territories. Territories and regions, right? Is there states in like the UK? And like Ireland and stuff like that? Are there states there? I always think of states as like America, because, you know, it's in the name, United States. But are we united? I don't know if we're united. Master Copy, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. India has 29 states, yes. Each state is like its own country, really, with its own language, food, and culture. Fascinating. UK has countries, okay. Oh, counties. Counties. Welcome in, Joe Flight. UK has counties. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the US has counties too. That's it. There's so much in the US, it's crazy. So you got the county level, then we have the state level, and then we have the federal level. Right? Or the United States, I guess. It's weird. Canada has provinces and oh yeah, provinces. Thank you. I forgot about the provinces. Why is Rhode Island a province? That's also weird to me. India has 10 union territories. Oh, 10 union territories. What's that mean? I'm gonna get to a history lesson today, folks. Interesting. Union. India has district, state, and central federal. Okay. So district, state. Okay, so district would be counties probably here in the U.S. Similar to the UK, I guess. County, state, and then federal, which is central. Interesting. There's county. Oh, I guess you can even do it different, right? It's city, because you can do city in the U.S. You got city. So the city of Chicago, the county of Clay County, the state of Illinois, and then the country of the U.S. You can even go that area. Iowa has 99 counties. 99 counties, really? Illinois is weird because it's like the majority of Illinois is not Clay. Sorry, Cook, Cook County. I don't know why I got Clay. Clay's in Minnesota. Cook County for Chicago. But like, I don't know, I'm probably like 15-ish miles away. Not even that, no. 10 miles away from Cook County. The county lines here are really, really weird. And in the same city, you could be in 2 different counties. Because there's Kane County, there's Cook County, and Elgin, Illinois. which is crazy. And Elgin is, what, 40 minutes away from Chicago? That shows you how big the county is for Cook County that covers Chicago. District is like counties, yes. And in Canada, the equivalent as a region. Oh, interesting. The region of Durham in Ontario is a province. Oh, Ontario province. Okay. I always find it weird when I see a Cook County sheriff because it isn't CPD. It's the same area. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Chicago Police Department, the same area as a Cook County sheriff. Yeah. Yeah, Cook County's weird. I was born in Cook County. Good old Cook County. But it's gigantic, man. So like around me, we have what? We have McHenry County, Kane County, Cook County. I think there's another one too. I'm thinking, oh, then there's what the heck is that called? Ah, shoot. There's another county right around us too. I forgot the name. Yeah, I forgot the name. Sorry to ask, but what state and city do you live? I'm in the great state of Illinois. The great state of Illinois, and I'm in the Chicagoland area. So one of the many suburbs in the Chicagoland. I've been here for what, 5 years now? Jesus, 5 years. Is that right? 5 years? No. 4 years? When did we move? Yeah, 4 years. Just over 4 years.
New York Center, Brickyard 327. Good day.
Well, it's been a hell of a 4 years. Let's see. I live in Cobb County in Georgia. You lived in Cobb. Oh, the good old Cobb County. Yeah, I've heard of Cobb County. I don't know why. What brought you to Georgia? See, like P2, you've been all over the place. Like, what brought you to where, to all the places you've been to in the U.S.? It could either be Milwaukee or Crown Point. That's what I consider Chicagoland. Yeah.
FedEx 1952 Heavy.
All right, 28 left. Cool.
Demi 5, runway 28 left.
We'll expect ME5, runway 28 left, FedEx 1952 Heavy. Alrighty then. So, 6,000 feet. That's in the box. Let's go on down below here. Plop in our... Why is Beyondatc taking so long? There it goes. Are their servers just really struggling, or what's going on? 1089. So 9 there, and then the course is 281. So let's roll this guy on back to 281. I think we'll probably have to ask for top of descent in this. Whenever you're going into Pittsburgh, it seems to always be a little goofy. And then our minimums are going to be 1325. Leave it to Airbus to do that. Fantastic. Here we go. Top of descent is right there, so we'll give it a couple more moments and we'll ask for it. It says, at least APL says at 1622. 1622, so that's about 4 minutes from now. Let's see, P2 says work. Ah, okay, work, yeah. I moved to the U.S. from India in 2014 on a visa, then moved to Canada after U.S. politics got spicy. Gotcha. RJ says, what Lex is trying to say is, why Canada? I think RJ's a little bitter about Canada after all the flying he's done in Canada with the contest that ends in... By the way, folks, we have like, what, 36-ish hours or so for the remainder of the contest that RJ is dominating. P2's number 2. What if I do... No, I was actually looking at it the other day. Just to make it fun, I was looking at it to see what if I did a flight. If I did one of the requirement flights in NewSky for the contest, would I be in competition with RJ? And it was not. It was no contest. It was no contest because I've done so many flights without NewSky because of flying the EJET and experimenting the 738. New York Center, FedEx 1952 Heavy is ready for descent. 1952. You guys have 36 hours to do 100 flights.
FedEx 1952 Heavy. Descend via
All right, we'll tap on profile, and the plane's going to start its descent.
landing runway 28 left.
The real question is why not Canada? It's an amazing country, the best if you ask me.
Descend via Demi 5 arrival.
You know,
Pittsburgh
so
Airport landing runway
Canada
28
was
left.
never on our
Altimeter
list to move
2995,
to,
FedEx 1952
but
Heavy.
I'm not opposed to moving there. My biggest thing about moving there is the winter. is the winter itself. Like, I'm definitely never been opposed to moving to Canada.
Contact Washington.
It's just the winter, man. Like, we moved south. We moved, south from where we used to live, so that the winter wasn't as aggressive, but we still wanted winter. And then, asking me to move up north, farther than we lived before, I don't know. I would definitely have to do a remote job for that one. I abandoned the challenge. No point competing. RJ ran away with it, man.
Center on 121.2.
I thought I flew a lot.
1952
Hey,
Heavy.
RJ, how many hours do you have in Flight Sim? Like, you have the Steam version, I think, right? How many hours do you have in Flight Sim? 2024. 2024. I'm curious. I don't remember if you were on the day that we were looking at the numbers. I think P2 is the one that posted at first, and then some of us others drop them in as well. I'd be curious to know that. And you didn't just do, like, short hops like I did. Like I have been doing. Like, I bragged about my 20 flights last week. It ended up being 21 flights because I did one more flight. But my 20 flights last week. And, then RJ, the screenshot of, like, 160 nautical mile flights. Hey, they weren't all of that. 1916. Jesus, folks. Yeah. Dolly, welcome in. From Poland. Welcome in from Poland. Cabby, the developer of Cabby is from Poland, I believe, right? Let's see, I'm a proud Canadian now. Citizen since 2023. Canada gives me everything I deserve, and I'm grateful to a country and to the country and the people. That's great. That's good. That's really cool. You found a home. That's really, really good. Again, if it wasn't for the awful winters Canada has, the cold, the snow, I would consider it a possibility. I'm not sure if I'd want to go to Toronto, though. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd want to do, Now I'm curious, like, where, if we were to move to Canuck, to the good old Canuck state, if I want to go west to Vancouver, or Winnipeg is, like, more centralized, right? That's more in the middle of Canada, the southern part of Canada, but the middle. Winnipeg, so pretty much it'd be either Toronto, Winnipeg, or Vancouver. I'm not quite sure which one of those three I'd be most interested in, though. I'm sure Toronto obviously is probably more populated, right? Toronto is overrated. Poland is a great country, but I can't even say that word, sorry, is the best city. I'm gonna call it just Poly. Why is Toronto overrated? Why would you say it's overrated?
124.4, FedEx 1952 Heavy. See you.
I don't know if my wife would ever move to Toronto, though, because she has an ex-best friend. I don't know if it's best, but an ex-friend that lives in Toronto area that she doesn't talk to anymore. Michael says, Peely? Is it Peely or is it silent? Peel Island, Ontario, is south of Chicago. South of Chicago? Wait, south of Chicago? How is it south of Chicago? I'm confused. South of Chicago is let's see, south of Chicago would be like Indiana. I visit Montreal sometime, mainly for the F1 racing. Is it north of Chicago? That's gonna be north of Chicago. I want to go to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I think that'd be kind of cool. I really do regret not going to the Flight Sim Expo this past year, because like we were gonna do a little tour of kind of the East Coast there, going to New Hampshire and just kind of walking around Rhode Island would have been cool. I think I would have had more fun. I I probably would have had more fun doing the touring stuff than actually going to the expo. I feel bad saying that because they do a lot of work. They do a lot of work there, but I don't know. This last expo wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't. WinWing obviously stole the show with its announcements and stuff, and salvaged what I think. But like I don't know. I was yawning, and I love Flight Sim. You know. Nothing for me now. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, if we had to move all over again, I would probably still move where we are. I really do like where we are. Actually, honestly, I'm kind of torn because the suburb we lived at prior to where we are now, I really enjoyed that suburb. I really, really did. It's like a really good hotspot. It's also the cost of living is a little bit better. But like where we live was like perfect. Like it was a great centralized location because we had grocery store not too far away. We had Target really close by. A couple good food places. It was really close to Micro Center, which is dangerous for me. But I think I'd probably, if we could move again and I can relocate my job, I would probably look towards moving back over there, which is south from us. It's also close to Chicago, so when we do go to Chicago for concerts and all that jazz, you know, it's also closer to a friend. So instead of being a 3-hour drive, it'd be a 2-hour drive. I would probably want to move down there again. I really liked it. I really, really did. The only thing about it is it's only like a 45-minute distance between here where I am now and there, but the weather was so much weirder there. So it's like they got more snow, it seemed like. It's so wild. Let's see. I just want to meet Nikki. You just want to meet Nikki from Meridian? Well, that's today. Yeah. Was there any announcement? Yeah. It's early. Let's see. Meridian. December 30th, new website and product update. Let's bring it up on the screen here. Let's bring it up on the screen, shall we? Today was supposed to be like a big, announcement day. Whoops. All right, so it says new website and product update today, December 30th, and then beta pre-order signups. Ooh, for the yoke, January 20th. And then they'll be at Flight Sim weekend, and then they'll be at the Expo in June. Is this the same video as they've always had? Yeah, it's the same video they've always had. Alright, so we have the X-Ray handheld flight deck. We have the Meridian, the Horizon Plus flight control, and then we have the Quadrant. Is this the new website? Is this a new image?
FedEx 1952 Heavy. Contact Cleveland Center 128.45. See you.
Center on 128.45, FedEx 1952 Heavy.
I don't know if anything is announced yet, but
Cleveland Center.
I like
FedEx
the board. This is kind of cool.
1952 Heavy. Good day. Descending via Demi
Community.
5, flight level 209er.
All right, nothing on the community.
FedEx 1952 Heavy, Cleveland Center.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'm interested. I'm very much interested in even though I have this Moza now, so I don't need a new yoke, but I'm interested. I'm gonna keep my eye on it. It's got that honeycomb vibe for sure, right? And that the the quadrant looks really, really awesome. We'll see what happens. Someone was saying the other day they don't think it's going to even come to fruition. It's never going to be an actual product. Okay, sorry, missing chat. Let's see. I wish I could come, but I'm not risking traveling to the States. When I drive northwest Indiana to see my fam, I sometimes stop by the Micro Center in West Chicago. Oh, yeah? I haven't been to the West Chicago Micro Center before. Or have I? No, I was going to. I was going to because that's back when I was considering, this is early days, I was considering buying the AB9, but never did. At least from that Micro Center, because they had that one in stock, but the one near me did not. Michael says, have a good flight off to bed. It's 11:30 here in Thailand. Looking forward to new videos coming in 2026. Thanks, Michael, for coming on in. Have a great night. Have a great Wednesday for you. And we'll see you in for the next one. Yeah, so next video will likely come out on Saturday. Will likely come out Saturday, unless I launch it Friday. I might launch it Friday, too. Well, the first is on Thursday, right? Yeah, the first is on Thursday. I might launch it on Thursday. I've been trying to keep a theme of launching a big video on the first of the month. Trying to. Yeah, I'll probably do that I'll probably do it on Thursday. I'll probably launch that video on Thursday. I gotta work on it. Gotta finish it. And then we should have another one next week as well. Another big one as well. The return of the briefing room, which I'm excited. And we might have 2 briefing rooms in the month of January. We might have 2 just to make up for the missing one in December. We'll kind of see what happens, though. I got to get that all squared away still. Standard pressure. Altimeter is 2995. 2995. Cool. That's all looking good. And we are 40-ish nautical miles out, so that's looking good. And do we have a disco here? I think we have a disco. Let's go ahead and just verify. Yeah, we do have a disco. I'm going to clear out the disco because it's pretty much going to be direct. So let's clear out that. Clear out that. Okay. There we go. That should be looking good. That should help us with the altitude to maintain our projection here. Why is it so quiet? Like no traffic from Beyondatc. I'm going to go ahead and just put in 3,000 feet as well. Alright, all's good. All's looking really good. And ETA is currently 1654, so it did push back a little bit, just a hair. And we're going to see what the next schedule is when APL. If it's a decent flight, then we'll do another flight. I'm kind of hoping it's going to be a shorter hop we can do, because I want to jump back into the EJET for a stream. I'm having fun flying the EJET. I know people criticize it, but man, I have fun flying that little plane. It's a good time. Like, again, I don't know if it's like VATSIM ready and that kind of jazz, but it's a good time. Let's see, the Micro Center is on the same street as Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren dealers. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Really? I go to the one in Westmont. That one's next to like a Audi or something. That's not the same one we're talking about, right? Now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, is no, it's not. There's no Ferrari over there. Is there? There's a lot of nice cars. That's where we live. We used to live down over there, down in the Downers Grove area, and it's really, really nice. What the heck is that county? I'm confused. What the heck? I gotta figure it out. Let me see. I gotta look. Oh, DuPage. That's what it's called. DuPage. Yeah, okay. We got DuPage, Cook, Kane, and McHenry County, all within kind of the area where I am. Give or take, you gotta stretch it out like 20, 25 miles. But kind of circumference around those counties are all kind of within the area. DuPage. Then there's the DuPage Airport, which wasn't too far away from where I lived at the time either. Then there's one that's not too far from where I live now. I don't remember the name of that one is. There's a couple little smaller airports
FedEx
around us.
1952 Heavy. Contact Pittsburgh approach 123.9 or 5.
All right, over to Pittsburgh approach.
Contact Pittsburgh approach. FedEx 1952 Heavy.
All right, so we're gonna have a pretty
Pittsburgh approach.
soupy
FedEx
arrival
1952
here
Heavy.
into
Good
Pittsburgh.
day. 1414
Now I was saying it the other
200, we
day,
have Oscar.
and it'd be really nice if we got a good Pittsburgh paidware airport, or if the developer, or the guy that worked on the freeware one on FlightSim.to updated it. You know, I understand why you don't. You know, you did what you did, and that's it.
Altimeter
But it'd be really cool
29905,
if they were to
expect
update it
radar
for
vectors ILS
2024.
runway 28 left. FedEx 1952 Heavy.
Oh, it is. Okay, cool. That's the one. It says a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. Really? It's a nice area, man. It looks like it'd be a richer area, like a rich area. Naperville apparently is the wealthier area in like the suburb areas. We've been to Naperville a few times. It's nice. I really like Naperville. It's too rich for my blood though. There's a we went to a comic book store there a couple years back. It's really cool. I think I bought something. Yeah, I bought a Witcher book. Bought a Witcher book, Witcher 3 book, and I thought we bought something else too. I don't remember what the purpose of going there was. It might have been, I think my wife might have been looking at some D&D stuff. That's what we should do again. We should go hunt for stuff. We also went to a Lego place, brick heads or whatever it's called. That's dangerous as well. Although I've kind of been out of the Lego stuff. My wife bought me that really cool one. I think I put it in. Oh, no, I didn't put it in Discord. It's the Da Vinci, the flying. What's it called? The flying something like that. It's really cool. I got to put that together at some point. There's so much I need to do, but I just can't stop flying. Like I need to. There's other things I need to work on, but I also need to watch Fallout, the new season of Fallout. There's another movie I want to watch too, and I just haven't done that either. So many things to do. I just can't stop flying though. Let's see, my sister studied MBA in Kellogg with Andrew Cuomo's daughter. That is, he is. Oh, he's the governor, right? He's a governor, isn't he? Oh, he's a lawyer. Oh yeah, governor, and well, wasn't he was a count? What is he? Yeah, he was the governor of New York. Okay, yeah. Former NY state governor. Oh, landing lights, taxi lights are on. All right, we're getting ready to enter the soup here, folks. Getting close to soup time. Get out your crackers. It's a terrible joke. It's almost as bad as PT's joke. All right, we're dropping speed now for whatever reason.
Good day, 15,800 feet. We have Oscar on board.
250, 10,000.
Southwest 2040 Pittsburgh approach. Altimeter 29905. Expect radar vectors.
Nesto, you want to be at 10,000. Okay, I see. We're all right. We're all right.
Altimeter 29905. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 28 left.
Now this plane, you do got to keep an eye on the auto throttle because sometimes the auto throttle does not disengage. Some people have been just not engaging it at all. Or sorry, have been just disengaging it on final. The last flight we did, I kept it on and it worked out okay, but I've definitely had times where it just won't disengage. Same with the EJET. EJET has an issue right now with the experimental build where it just won't disengage sometimes. I've had that happen on 2 of my... What have I done? 8 flights maybe? 8 or 9 flights? Maybe 10? So that's, you know, the odds are 20% maybe that it's gonna not work. Looking great, looking great. All right, folks, not much to see going forward here. It's like a fat looking plane. Fat nose. How big is this plane compared to like the 777? And what I don't understand about Flight Sim 2024 is like the clouds can look really, really good sometimes, and then they can be like pixel. Like I'm seeing a lot of the pixel today. I think it's all server based, which I don't understand because I'm sure the clouds are all rendered on your system. It's just updating the METAR. So weird. Insert random, welcome in. Your rudder pedals have arrived. All right, back into flight simming, huh? You got the Charlies, right? You got the honeycomb Charlie pedals. It's I don't know when the time comes for me to get new rudder pedals, which I hope not anytime soon because I don't have any money. I got to pay off this yoke first. I'm not quite sure what I'll jump into for pedals. Like Moza is going to be launching some feedback rudder pedals. I don't know if I really need feedback pedals. I don't know if I need feedback pedals, but since I'm now Moza yoke and quadrant, I guess it does make sense. I guess it does make sense to go Moza. Again, it doesn't mean I'm going to. It's just it does make sense to go that route. So I might just go all Moza and go to the pedals. Let's see. What's the first flight I should do? Yes, it's the pedals. Well, it's a Charlie. I would do a comfort flight. Do airports that you're familiar with. Do an aircraft you're familiar with. And I would do that. That's what I would do personally, if I were you. The pedals are fully metal. They feel great. That's awesome. I know Irishman loves them. Irishman absolutely. You know, it's the Irishman. He had the Turtlebeach yoke, and I don't remember what he had for the pedals. He had something else for the pedals, and then one day he just went all honeycomb. He bought all three, and hasn't looked back since. And it's because I raved a lot about the Alpha and the Bravo, which I still will. They're both very, very good. And if I did not get the Moza MTQ, like at this point it comes down to what your, I guess, what the space you have available. You know, because the Bravo is a bigger thing, right? It's a bigger thing. The MTQ is pretty tiny footprint.
Turn right, heading 020 FedEx
020. I'm just going to stay on our course here and get where we are. Force feedback, rudder pedals will be amazing with bush flying. Oh yeah, with bush flying, it'd be cool. I think that's where it'll be interesting is, like, will feedback pedals be great when it comes to, like, the wind? I think that's where we're going to see maybe the best when it comes to, like, rudder pedals that are feedback. Like, I'd really love to try feedback pedals on, like, racing, because I have the Moza R3, and I think I can add on the module for that, the, what's it called, booster or something like that. That'd be interesting to see how that all works as well. Like, just like a car, you can feel the feedback on, like, brakes, right? Not that I need it. I don't use it enough as it is. This is one of the things I'm even contemplating selling. Throw it on eBay and see what I can fetch. If I can get 200 bucks out of it, whatever, I lost 100 bucks. But did I? Because I actually used it a little bit. I'm actually considering selling the Alpha on eBay as well. Maybe like 150 bucks or 200 bucks, something around that. If I can sell those two things, that's half the cost of the Moza. That's half the payment done. Okay, let's go. Let's adjust our heading. Get our heading set here. right, let's go to heading, select. Let's go to ILS, and then we're going to go to land.
Expect radar vectors
All
for
right, so that should
ILS
capture
runway
ILS here momentarily. We're 10 nautical miles out. Let's go ahead and get our first notch of flaps out. Go on down here. Finals.
Southwest 20.
That'll bring our speed down.
2 miles from Hallen. Turn left. Heading 305. Maintain 3,000.
Altimeter 2.9er 5. That's all set. Had to sell my Alpha and TCA yoke on eBay. Oh, you have to sell it, yeah. Yeah, I think I need to. I think I'm pretty much set on the Moza. I'm very happy with it. Very, very. Especially since I got the feedback thing figured out. Very, very happy with it. Localization's been captured. Flight hope will be next.
Contact Pittsburgh Tower 128.3.
Speed's coming back.
Contact
9 nautical miles out. Let's go and bring this over to ARC. Right, yeah. RJ says the M282 is fun, but I need to learn how to walk. Oh yeah, yeah. So I was gonna share that with you. I'll share it in Discord here in a little bit, if I remember. I think I have a cheat sheet quick startup for that plane. Jesus, gust winds 2.9er. So it's kind of gonna be a headwind, slight crosswind. And then runway 28 left. We're gonna exit to the right, and then back taxi. Echo maybe. We're sitting out here 6 nautical miles out. Let's go and get those flaps. Gear coming down. Jesus, folks. I hope the ILS is working. Cat 2. Not cat's up. Flaps 20. Boy, we got some rain, snow going on here. Let's throw on these annoying loud wipers. Although I don't think they work in this plane. I think we looked at that the other day and they don't work in this plane. Alright, full flaps out. Within 5 nautical miles. No visibility. Jesus, folks, this is scary. Speed's 137, 155. Seems a little low. Let's go 145. Auto land. I don't know if this plane has auto land. Jesus, folks. Did we get clear to land? Yeah, we got clear to land. 3 nautical miles out. Full flaps, can't see anything. Not even a little bit on the ground. Hold on. Oh. We're breaking out. We're breaking out. I can see a little bit there. Little bit, folks. Nothing in front of us. No lights. Jesus. Oh, it does have it. Okay. P2 says it doesn't. Wow, good luck. As he jumps with the parachute out of the plane. RJ says it does have auto land. Okay. I guess I can turn on autopilot 2 and then make it do auto land, huh? Nah, we're rolling the dice here. We're rolling the dice. What else? What could possibly go wrong here? Absolutely nothing. You get an expert pilot like myself with 4,000, you know, like 5,000 sim hours. What could possibly go wrong? You guys are crazy. There's a mountain there. A little hill, I should say. It's alright. It's alright. Attention passengers. I can't see anything out the window here. I would brace for impact. 500 call. Thrust your instruments. Oh, trust your instruments. I said thrust. I was going to go to thrust mode. A little bit of hills. That's fine. Hills have eyes. I don't, but the hills do. 400. Alright, I see some pappies. Looking good. See some pappies. 200 calls. I see the runway. Alright, looking grand, looking grand. ILS is looking fantastic. Autopilot's off my aircraft. Bring up that nose a little bit. Going a little low. A little off the center line. Bring it down. Bring it down. Good thing it's not NewSky.
10,
We're gonna float.
5,
We're floating it. Touchdown. A little bit of a float. They all float, folks. Reversers. Welcome to Pittsburgh. We'll take the exit here. High speed exit, flaps going up. Alright, that's cool. That's a cool flight. We finally got there. Let's take a tight turn here.
Exit right at Foxtrot 5, FedEx 1952 Heavy.
FedEx 1952 Heavy, contact ground 121.9er.
Oh, calm down, calm down, calm down.
Ground 121.9er,
Okay.
FedEx
Down
1952
below
Heavy.
here, turn that off. Okay, that's good. Landing lights are off as well. Alright, we're going to take this down to Romeo, and then we're going to take Romeo pretty much all the way to our cargo land. Whew. 500. Very welcoming. That's an 8 on NewSky. What? That would have been a 10. Challenging conditions? If you only fly challenging conditions, you have a much higher chance of things going fine. A much higher chance of things going fine with your score. All right, yeah. Compatible versions where it's at here with the sim and this aircraft. Like I said, I'm done with the premium until I see in the notes that they have Beyondatc's auto response thingy figured out. Till I see that, I ain't touching that premium edition. Jay Russ is the one that convinced me to try it, and he's not here today to defend it. Although he did post a picture saying there's nothing wrong with it, and then it was like the pilots were outside of the aircraft. I thought that was kind of funny. I'm thinking this was I think this is 100. I feel like this was 100 on this flight. Alright, they're definitely not landing this runway, so we'll go and cross. I'm not too concerned about getting killed by a plane landing. Someone is saying in the TFDI forum, or Discord, that they're 80% done. Wait, now, hold on, what now? With the motorized Bravo. Oh, do-it-yourself motorized Bravo. Interesting. How would that work? Let's see. Where should we park? We have so many options. This is where we took off from the other day, right? I think so. This is cargo land, so we'll just park over here. Park over here in cargo land. I didn't know the weather was this crappy in Pittsburgh, so it kind of worked out really cool. It's a good thing I saved this flight. I was gonna skip it because Newark's a little heavy on the frames, especially when streaming, but it worked out fine. All right, over here to the EFB, we'll go to ground equipment, chocks, and GPU. Connect it. Available. Down here, engine 1 and 2 are turned off. We'll check what our score is. Insert's got to go fly. Like fly in real life, or go fly in the sim, or just, you know, fly. Gotta run. Okay, so we got a 99.11 average score right now with APL, which is fantastic. Oh, we gotta go to logbook. And what's our score? Shall we check a look here? 98. Damn. Damn, diggity damn. Failed landing lights. What? And then failed landing lights on. Why do we fail landing lights? Oh, taxi lights are still on. Damn. Oh, no, they were on here. Huh. I don't understand that. It's 100. I got ripped. Okay, let's generate a new schedule here. Random flights and see what we get here. Oh, definitely not that one. Memphis to Dallas. Memphis to... how do you say that? Tulsa? Let's see. These aren't terrible. There's 1, 2, 3. I'd probably skip. 4. I'd probably skip. Let's generate a new one. I'm just looking at the 5s and the 4s. I don't really like doing those. I think it was Tallahassee I was looking at. I don't know why I was struggling to read that. Wichita, Des Moines. This isn't too bad. There's only 1 or 2. Well, these 2 flights. Well, there's this one here too. Oh, this is in China though. It's Vietnam to China. That's crazy. El Paso. We got another Hawaii flight in there. I'm not against this one. I'm not going to do this first one, though. That's a longer flight. Wichita to Des Moines. We'll generate another one. I liked it, but I didn't quite like it. Yeah, this has got a couple of longer ones in there as well. Atlanta to Greensboro. Atlanta to Indiana. Memphis, Cincinnati. That's not bad. I like that. Memphis to Chicago. London to Dubai. Oh, Dublin. That'd be cool. This has a couple of longer ones in there as well, but I like some of these routes we have here. Springfield. I kind of like this. A lot of Memphis flights in there, but of course it's FedEx, so I think we'll do this one. I'm gonna keep this one. All right, we'll do this next flight too. We'll do this Atlanta to Greensboro. Atlanta to Greensboro. So we'll do that. Let's go to main menu here. And before we even figure out the next plane, let's check out the weather in Greensboro. Let's see. They got cool. That's cool. All right, weather or satellite. All right, there's nothing going on there. All right, we will take the EJET on this flight. We're gonna take the EJET on this flight. Hope for the best. We'll just do the Delta EJET, and we're gonna do Atlanta. Hotlanta, here we come. All right, so let's go to flights and change this over to the E170. All right, I'm also going to launch up or change Mobiflight over to the EJET. All right, get SimBrief going as well. So, what's the SimBrief and briefing? We'll change it to Sky West. Alright, and then dual class. Alright, they're saying runway 27 right for departure. That's over here, so we'll go ahead and do over here. Perfect. Altitude of 37, geez, really? Alright, and let's go and start flight. PG says I'm owing off chat to shovel snow. We'll be listening in, though. Scheisse. See, that's why I don't want to live in Canada. I'm looking outside right now, and there's a little bit of snow. A little dusting of snow. Nothing to shovel, though. Not a single thing that needs to be shoveled. Alright, let that settle on up. Beyond ATC and First Officer. I guess we're not doing NewSky in this either, because it's not in our NewSky. And I deleted the double Atlanta, so the performance should be better here. Yeah, it already feels better. Substantially better than the other day. God dang it. Why is this change? What is the walk-around thing called? For some reason, my walk-around's missing. Why can't I set a key binding for walk-around? For For some reason, that's broken with this profile all of a sudden. I don't know why. Whatever. I love snow is what P2 says. Well, P2, when I need to have you come shovel over here, I'll give you a holler. I'll give you a holla. All right, we have first officer as well for this flight, which is very, very cool. I like him, first officer. I'm going to say 5,000 on departure. Get that connected, start the flight. All right, let's do this thing. Left over here, GPU. GPU is connecting. Yellow, 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 green. Up top, let's go. Battery 1, battery 2, arm. No smoking, seatbelt signs. APU, firing on up. Nav, strobe, beacon, inspection, and logo lights. All good. Back over here to left-hand side. Let's go to flight details. Import it from the SimBriefing. And then we're going to connect all this jazz. Departure. Let's go ahead and verify our departure runway. Atlanta clearance. Hello from SkyWest 1042. We are ready for IFR clearance to Greensboro.
Oxygen. Checked.
To the Piedmont.
Parking brake.
Mad Lex.
SkyWest 1042,
Fuel.
Atlanta clearance. Cleared to Piedmont Triad Airport.
Pounds.
Palmer Tree departure.
Checked.
Then as filed. Maintain 5,000 feet. Departure frequency 1.
Getting pretty good at what Beyondatc is going to do with the altitude.
Squawk 5725.
Takeoff speeds. V1.
Cleared to Piedmont Triad Airport.
VR.
Palmer Tree departure, then is filed.
V2.
Maintain 5,000 feet.
139.
Departure frequency
27 right.
125.65.
Cool. All right.
Seatbelt signs.
5725.
27 right. Dry
SkyWest
conditions
1042.
here.
Beacon
Got
lights.
that. Got that. Instant. Good.
Hydraulic pump 3A.
Altimeters are checked and set. Up here at the top, let's go electric pump on. Down here, we'll go to route.
Fuel.
Route. Request it.
Ground 121.75.
Activate
Ready
it.
for pushback or engine
Departure.
start. SkyWest 1042.
Runway.
Thanks.
27 right. Via Plumber 3. I don't think I've ever departed Plumber 3 before. Plumber 3 via Berg. No, via Plumber. Oh, transitions Blurg. Okay, we'll do that, I guess. Fly it. And then arrival, runway 23 right. ILS star, track 4, and then the Blurg transition. Fly, performance, request it, in it. It's all good. Perfect. Looking fantastic, folks. Looking fantastic.
Delta 4 request pushback and engine start.
Over here, we can go into takeoff. Verify that's all looking good. We have our takeoff right there as well. That's good.
Pushback and engine start approved.
Okay.
Face south.
Let's get TCAS going here. We are ready for pushback.
1441.
Atlanta ground, SkyWest 1042 is ready for pushback and engine start. All right, let's get flow updated at the top.
If you are seated in an exit row, you may be asked to assist the crew during an evacuation. If you're unable or uncomfortable, please ask the flight attendant to move.
SkyWest 1042, Atlanta ground. Pushback approved. Face south.
Facing south.
Color or an exit sign.
Pushback and engine start approved.
All right,
Face
first
south,
we're going to go over to the
SkyWest
left-hand side.
1042.
We have that all set. Go to ground, disconnect the GPU. That's blinking. And then we'll switch on over for the pushback. That's good to go. Request a pushback, release the parking brake,
Parking brake.
hold, pushback is commencing. Go on down here, engine number dos. All right, let's do our trim. That's going to be 3.5 in the up position. One more. There we go. 3.5, that's set. Radios, let's go and just get Terra going. All right, pushback commencing. Engines are rotating. Clock is clocking. All right, so we're going Atlanta to Greensboro. Departing 27 right, arriving 23 right. Should be an easy flight. As long as we don't have any situations such as WASMs, that'd be great. There was someone I was reading in the FSS Discord,
Engine 2 started.
and they said they did some trick for the GPU timeout, which I'm kind of interested in learning about that.
Spirit Wings 1441.
It's a registry edit, which kind of scares me too. Registry edits can be just fine or awful. Like the trick I got for the Moza and Beyondatc, it works great. But I'm not posting it because I know what reg edit can do. Firsthand, I know what I haven't done a reg edit, you know, download someone else's reg edit in a long, long time. Might have been back in Windows XP, the last time I did something like that. But I've done reg edits in the past, you know, from the official Microsoft forums, where it's, you know, actual Microsoft support team members saying, hey, this is the way to do this. I remember I had some issue before where I had to find a way to get rid of a folder, and I do some reg edit to make it work. Because, you know, Windows. I'm kind of leaning today of doing a complete system wipe. I'm kind of leaning at it today, honestly. Kind of, I don't know, we'll see. Something I've been thinking about for a while, I just haven't actually end up doing it. There's a Spirit.
Started.
Long live Phoenix, or Phoenix, long live Spirit. Atlanta ground, SkyWest 1042 is ready to taxi to the active. It'd be cool if it says follow the Spirit, but it's not going to. Alright, engine's looking good there. I forgot to start the flow with with first officer.
Runway
APU is
27 right,
off.
taxi via ramp 5W, Lima, Lima Bravo, SkyWest 1042.
Engines.
On. Alright, throttle's going up. Let's go taxi on out, folks. After start flows.
ICAS.
Checked.
Checked. APU.
On. Or sorry, off.
Flaps.
Set.
Set.
At this time,
Flight
please
control
switch your
test.
electronic devices
Full
to
left.
airplane mode.
Full left.
Larger
Full right.
devices,
Full
such
right.
as laptops,
Forward.
should be turned off and
Back.
stowed for takeoff.
Full back.
Neutral.
You may use smaller
Neutral.
personal devices in
Neutral.
airplane mode whilst we reach cruising
Neutral. I
altitude.
wonder why it does that. Neutral.
Once again, welcome
Completed.
on board.
Oh yeah, the performance is substantially better when you don't have dual airports trying to load in. Oh
Ladies
man.
and gentlemen, good afternoon from the flight
Alright,
deck.
slow down the speed a little
On
bit.
behalf of
Let's
the
not get
entire
too excited.
flight crew, welcome on board.
Alright, we should be departing via the SID, so we shouldn't need to worry about the heading, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop in 27.
Maintain a comfortable flight.
Was it like 274 or something like that here? I think it's 274. In Hotlanta. Hotlanta. It's like no traffic here. There's a couple planes. I think I have it set for 4 instead of 5. Just because there's like been some performance issues recently I've been having. I think it's Beyondatc. I'm pretty sure it's Beyondatc servers. But I haven't seen anyone else really complain about it in their Discord. So it's like, I don't know. Alright, 24 knots. We'll be taking off after the Spirit. Winds are 25 knots currently. Crosswind coming at 330. So
Over to tower.
crosswind takeoffs with this plane are always sketchy as hell. Always sketchy as hell. Alright, Spirit's going up there. I'm going to be holding short. And they should be taking off. And then we should be able to get lined up and wait by the time we get up there, I assume. I don't see any other planes coming in, but it's also daytime, so it's harder to tell. It's actually good we picked Delta, because this is the Delta headquarters. I forget about that sometimes. Alright, there they are, lining up. They're taking their sweet-ass time. Boy, we go from like crappy weather. Is there a plane coming in right there? Or is that a dot on my screen? Nah, that was a. No, I think it was a power cable, power line, or power. What's it called? Tower.
Cabin crew prepare
All
for
right,
takeoff.
and Lima Bravo. That's this guy here. Where's that Spirit that's holding short? Get off the ground, Spirit. There it goes. Atlanta Tower, SkyWest 1042, holding short, runway 27 right, ready to go.
Cabin crew. Notified.
Notified. Let's throw the yoke cam back on. I'm not sure.
Armed.
Might be really
Check
dark
the
in here, though.
lights.
Check the lights. Web. Come on, Beyondatc.
SkyWest 1042.
Is anyone else having issues with Beyondatc taking a long time to do the
Runway
voice
27
recognition?
Right. Line up and wait. SkyWest 1042.
At least today. Landing lights are on.
Spirit Wings 1441. Contact Atlanta departure.
Contact Atlanta departure. Spirit Wings 1441. See you.
SkyWest 1042. Atlanta Tower. Wind tree 25 at 19er. Gust 29er. Art of the football. Runway 27.
Arnetta football.
Cleared for takeoff.
Stabilize. Auto
Runway
throttle.
27 right. Arnhem to Football.
Whoa,
Cleared for
whoa,
takeoff.
wind.
SkyWest 1042.
Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, you're giving it like full rudder, right rudder here.
100 knots.
Or left rudder, I guess. Jesus.
V1,
Rotate.
rotate.
V1. Rotate.
Jesus.
Positive rate.
Holy crap. Whoa. That was awful.
Gear.
Holy crap. Sure, the passengers are sick back there.
400 feet.
Jeez Louise. Alright, this plane does not like wind. Especially a crosswind. I gave it full rudder, and I still had to also counter it. That was crazy. Alright, let's go flaps.
SkyWest 1042.
Jesus.
Acceleration altitude.
Contact Atlanta departure.
Contact Atlanta departure.
There's a
SkyWest
restriction up here,
1042.
isn't there? I
Take
think there's a
care.
restriction up here. Wow, that was wild.
Atlanta departure.
Flaps up.
SkyWest 1042. Good day. 2,900.
I know it's a smaller plane, but damn.
SkyWest 1042, Atlanta departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level.
What's the weather? We got gusting winds landing in Greensboro. Okay,
Climb and
that's gonna be
maintain
great.
flight level 18.
We gotta land in this crap.
SkyWest 1042.
Holy smokes. Alright, flaps are up. Why does it want us to climb so damn high?
Flaps. Up.
There it goes. That's weird.
Gear.
Alright. VNav. You do you. Alright, let's go AP on.
Little.
Webcam's off. Alright, well, after that shaky departure, we'll see what the arrival's like. Have an ETA yet? Probably not. It's early. Let's see. 1827. 1827. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, so it's gonna update yet. Probably top of the hour. I would say top of the hour. It's a shorter flight. Your atypical Flylex tour here. Yeah, what a difference with the weather. Holy crap. Like night and day. I think my cat took a dump. She's looking suspicious. Right, cat? I think she wants a snack. Benjamin, you want a snack? All right, we'll get it. I'll get her a snack here in a little bit. We'll get up to 10,000. Now, first officer doesn't set the standard pressure in this aircraft for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. I don't know if they changed something with the experimental build. Probably. So they'll probably just update the coding. First officer, at least. Alright, 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. Taxi lights are off. Actually, it's really good this wasn't a NewSky flight, because that would... This is why I don't want NewSky on... I don't want this plane in NewSky. It's just too inconsistent. Alright, let you enjoy some of the sights... Oh, wrong button. Crap. Gotta remember that. Let you enjoy the sights and sound here of the EJET as it departs out of Atlanta. I'm gonna step away for just a few moments.
At this time, the use of personnel electronics is allowed. However, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the cabin turns off the seatbelt signs.
Spirit Wings 1441, contact Atlanta Center 135.0.
Center on 135.0, Spirit Wings 1441.
The sounds in this plane aren't awful. They're not terrible. They're not amazing. I must have been crazy when I said that the PMG 738 sounds are not as good as this.
SkyWest 1042, contact Atlanta Center 128.0.
Contact Atlanta Center 128.0, SkyWest 10.
Because then, like, I did a flight like what, a day later. Listen to the sounds and I'm like, oh yeah, there's no contest. I definitely had to have been drunk.
For flight level 180 direct CLMner.
It's a fun little plane.
SkyWest 1042, Atlanta
In the right weather conditions. There's Atlanta down there.
370.
Climb maintain flight level 370, SkyWest 1042.
It looks like we haven't even gone that far. You know what I mean? Barry's back with the boring stream. Welcome back, Barry. It's like we haven't gone that far if we see Atlanta still down there.
Transition altitude.
There's a plane right below us there. That's cool.
Checked.
Alright, back into the cockpit here. We're almost at 18,000 feet. Let's go ahead and zoom out on the map. Here's our arrival. 300... That can't be right. 343 nautical miles. That definitely doesn't seem right. Alright, let's go to standard pressure, and that is pushing the button up here. Gotta hit it twice. There we go. All's looking grand. ETA is 1811. Really? So it is going to be about an hour flight. Wonder why. Headwind? Yeah, headwind, that's why. Got another headwind. I was watching 757 Spy... Was it yesterday? I think it was either yesterday or the day before. And he was talking about how if you're going... The way the jet streams were, if you're going the other direction, is the perfect day to fly. But if you're going the way of the jet, you know, like the opposite, it's going to be an awful day to fly. It's going to be much longer flights. And so I spent a little time looking through like Steam sales and all that jazz, and I can't find anything that it's worth me purchasing. I have zero interest. Like I have a bunch of games in my library, and I have nothing I want to play. I just want to do flight sim, I gotta jump back into the NASCAR game. It's been a little bit since I've been in there. I want to actually I want to see how it is with the controller. I've only done one little short test with it. But it's a console game, so it should be just fine with the controller. And I've seen videos of people playing it with the controller. And it looks like it's fine. That'll be my decision if I get rid of the Moza Racing R3. I like it, but the thing is, like, now that I have this big old yoke, the Alpha yoke, like, I just don't want to have to take it off the disc. I really just do not want to take it off the disc. So we'll kind of see how that all plays out. Not 100% sure how I'm going to approach all that. I don't think we have any updates from Meridian as of yet. We checked it a little bit ago, but today was supposed to be the 30th. They got the new website. And about that's all it's about. That's weird. We did have the technical update launched today for Rex Atmos, so for those who have Rex Atmos with, like I do. Now, I'm not using it, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I don't know if I'm going to use it here in 2024 again, anytime soon at least. Do you have time to answer a question about the camera settings? Of course. What do you have? What do you have? What questions do you have?
SkyWest 1042. Contact Atlanta Center 127.5. See you.
Center on 127.5, SkyWest 1042. Atlanta Center, SkyWest 1042. Through flight level 252 for flight level 370 direct PLMer.
I don't see anything new for Meridian, so I don't. If all they showed today was a new website, that's kind of funky.
Roger.
I really want to get the MD80 update. I don't know. I need to hear more from RJ to see if RJ's liking it or not. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna post in. Let me see if I can find it real quick, RJ. MD80. Here's my quick startup. Oh, can I export this all? Crap, I can't. Copy to Google. Oh, here we go. Copy to Google Docs. Haha. Alright, save this as... Download this as a... Save the plain text should be fine. Okay, RJ, I'll tag you in Discord, but... let me see. Here's my quick list, or my quick startup for the MD80. Now this may be outdated though, so I haven't tested it.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 1399. Descending via Aussie 2. Flight level 225.
Southwest 1399. Atlanta Center. Radar contact.
Atlanta Center, November 141 Alpha Alpha. Good day, 1000.
November 141 Alpha Alpha. Atlanta Center. Radar contact.
Okay, so I got that posted for RJ. Alright, 30,000 feet. We're climbing up to 370. Okay, let's see. I'm finally running out of 50,000 premium credits that come with Beyond. Oh, you're finally running out of it? I haven't bought premium characters since... boy, when was the last time I bought? September? Might have been September. How do you turn off the head movements in chase plane or turn them down? Ah, good question. So, in chase plane, hello, chase plane. In chase plane, if you go under menu, okay, and then under groups, So you're going to see it says pilot is my current one. Okay. If you click on the pencil next to it, and so to turn it completely off, you just hit this mount it button. Hit mount it, and that should pretty much turn it all off. But if you want to turn them down, like I have, you scroll on down here, there's options. So I turned down, this is by default is at 1.0, I think. I turned it down to 0.5. This isn't the intensity, so the amount of aggression it will do on it. But then the individual motion settings are right down here. So we have engine thrust, rotor, etc. I turned it down to 0.3, speed brakes are 0.3, angle of attack 0.5, breathing. So that's like the, you know, breathing in the cockpit. I think it said at 1, I turned down to 0.3. Look ahead, 0.5, anticipation, etc. So those are the ones you want to turn down. Right, so turn down. So again, I'll show you from the beginning. We go back to the main. Okay, so we go to menu, groups, pilot, pencil, scroll on down, and here's all the individual settings you can change. So you can change the intensity, the touchdown effects, scroll on down, and here's all the vibrations and stuff. So that's what I've done. This seems to be like the perfect little happy medium that I like with chase plane. Hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that helps you. Alright, climb up to 370. That's interesting. We're climbing so high. You're welcome. Hopefully it helps you, Nemesis. Chase plane is really cool. I really like chase plane. It does add quite a bit to it. It really does to the sim. Just the immersion level, right? Just goes up that little bit. But enough to make it feel, you know, beneficial. So on landing, we're currently looking at a 10-knot crosswind. Not as bad as the previous. Well, actually, no. We're looking at a gusting. Well, I don't know. It's gonna be crappy still. Not as bad though, because instead of taking off 2.7, we're 2.3. So it's a slight shift into the other direction. You know, a little bit more to the south. So that's gonna help a little bit. It's still gonna be probably a shaky arrival, so I'm probably not gonna end up hitting that center line. Ain't gonna lie, probably not hitting that center line. We'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna plan for runway 23. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna. It's gonna be our runway 23 right.
1042 through flight level 353 for flight level 370 direct berg.
Okay, so with that said, let's see. Minimums are 1084. So let's go ahead and bring this guy over here. So 1080. What did I say? 1064. So 1060 is I'll put in the box. 1060 in the box there. Cool. And then the radios are 109.55. 109.55. Plop that in there. Plop that one in there. Perfect. We have those set. And then course should automatically be set. So we should be good. That's it. That's all we have to worry about with this aircraft until we get up to flight level 370. Then we'll go ahead and
Ladies and gentlemen, the plane is leveled off at its designated altitude.
plop in our arrival altitude,
We're not anticipating
which
any
we're looking
issues
at
on how
what?
to arrive on time. However, if something unexpected
Looks like
pops
11,000
up,
for the
we'll be
initial
sure to
altitude.
let you know.
11,000. Yeah, Nemesis, you won the giveaway. I think I remember you coming in chat and telling us about that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. That's a heck of a prize to win. I thought about doing a Parallel 42 gift card giveaway on stream. I had thought about it. It's just, I don't know. It seems like it's limited because there's, you know, there's some of the scenes you can get in the planes. And then you got flow and chase plane as well. So there's a few things, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that one might not be worth it. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, coming up on 370. We'll pop in 11,000 feet. Top of descent, will be at 17:38, so that's going to be in about 9 minutes. I'm back. That was rough. Cold and windy. Yuck. Yet another reason why I don't want to live in Canada. P2's coming out with all the reasons why. Today it's 15 degrees Fahrenheit where I am.
Beginning service.
But it's only
in the
8 knot
forward
winds.
cabin.
Only 8 knot winds.
SkyWest 1042.
We're expecting maybe a little bit of flurries tonight, but nothing crazy. Tomorrow it's going to be a blistering 30
Center on
degrees high.
127.5, SkyWest 1042. Take care.
I'm glad I don't have to go anywhere today. I can just stay home.
Atlanta
Lock myself
Center,
in this-
SkyWest
in this
1042,
place.
Flight level 370.
Stay in the nice, warm unit with the heater of the computer pushing out. I don't think people really understand how nice a computer is during the wintertime. It sucks in the summertime, but in the wintertime it's really, very nice. Keeps your unit nice and cool. I mean, nice and warm. Nice and cool. You gotta think about it. It's pushing out. Like right now, my system's pushing out 50 Celsius. Up to 55 Celsius. It's pushing out the back. That's, I don't know, what is that? What's the translation to that in Fahrenheit? I don't know. I can't do quick math on that one, but whatever. 70 Fahrenheit? 75? Maybe around that? It's pushing out that. Very nice. That's what my furnace is pushing out. 70... Whatever I said at 72? So it's probably pushing out about the same amount. This is consistently pushing that out. Now, I don't know if it's very effective in terms of heating your unit. It's also small. It's 19 Fahrenheit where it's what the heck? So it's warmer in Canada right now in Toronto than it is here in the Illinois area. That's crazy. Keeps your unit nice and cool. In the wintertime, that's also the plus side, is that it does, in the cooler temperatures, like it is here, it does keep the unit nice and cool. Like, my system will rarely ever get above 80 Fahrenheit, or sorry, 80 Celsius in the wintertime. Very, very rare. I have to be doing like a bench test for it to actually get above 80 in the winter months. In the summer months, that's a different story. I can easily get 84, 85 Celsius. Easily. You know, flight simming, depending on if I'm going into a heavy scenery, you know, with a lot of traffic or something like that, it can easily get up to, you know, 84, 85. And that's with an AIO. Custom curves and all that jazz, right? But it's only, that's the max it will hit. It's not like it's consistently always doing 84, 85. It will peak at that because the fans are kicking in trying to cool it off, right? Averages is still down in the 50s. Slightly up in the winter months, you know, a couple degrees, or sorry, in the summer months. Couple degrees, but I got a very cool system, thankfully. Does a good job. This Montec, I got the Montec AIO, which is a newer brand, and it's marketed as being high quality, but good pricing. And I pulled the trigger on it, and I love it. I love it. Prior to that, I had the Arctic air cooler, which my wife now has, and I like that as well. But I felt like the plate, the mounting, wasn't really good, at least for the higher end 14700K I have. I felt like I couldn't get the mounting perfect. Where the one time doing the Montec and it mounted just fine. I feel like that's got the best amount of thermal paste down there to maximize.
Flight level 370.
When did I end up getting this case? That was in the summer, wasn't it? I'm curious now. Curious and also scared to look on Micro Center's website. Why do I have two things in my cart? Oh, they're out of stock of the yoke and the base. Wow. I don't know, I didn't think they would sell. I didn't think they'd sell that well. Okay, so let's see. Over to my orders. Ortas. Orta? Okay, so I bought, returned, and bought. I returned, bought, returned, bought, and haven't returned yet. The TCA yoke, the Moza yoke, and then the AB9. Jesus, folks. That all goes. This all started when? October 17th. That's crazy. It's been 2 months. 2 months, and I think I'm finally settled here. Alright, so let's see. 6-month history is. So it wasn't 6 months ago, huh? Wow. Alright, all of 2025. Let's see. Oh, we got runway change. We'll expect tracks for runway 32, SkyWest 1042. Okay, so I bought this AIO back in June. Okay. Back in June. Bought this graphic card back in May. I already said so. We'll expect tracks for runway 32, SkyWest 1042. Come on now. Come on, Beyondatc. Thank you. Alright, runway change 32. It better be a freaking ILS. It says not in use by SimBrief. But 32 does make sense with the wind. The winds are coming out of 310 right now, so it does make sense. 32 is an ILS. Alright, let's go ahead and adjust things. Let's first go down here so I don't forget. We'll go to next. Oh, I've never done a runway change here. Ooh, this ought to be spicy. Okay. How do we change the runway? Not that button. Alright, how do we change a runway and alright, arrival. Runway 32. It's going to be the Zulu. It's going to be a star. The tracks 4. Blurred transition still. Apply. That was it. No problem. No problem. Cool.
We will begin our descent shortly.
Beginning our descent. Did it say descend yet? No, it didn't. Descend in about a minute. Okay, 11:15 for the ILS. Okay, got that all set in there, and then the minimums are going to be adjusted as well slightly. 11:52, so 11:50. Alright, 11:50 minimum set. Zoom on in the map. Top of descent. And this plane is saying right up here, so we're going to trust that judgment, and unless Beyondatc says something else, then we'll start it earlier. Although I can hit this button that says descend now, and then it will start descending, in theory. At Chaos, which is right up here, we want to be at 33,000. APL is normally pretty good with the top of descent timing. But I'll fly with, kind of see what happens between the two of them. Alright, runway 32 is not a bad choice either, because that's going to be it's going to be a turn to the left again. That's going to be good though for the wind, because the winds are coming out of 310. So it's still going to be a slight crosswind of 10 degrees, but I'd much rather have that than the crosswind that we experience on the departure. Especially in this aircraft. I wonder why this is always blue here. This line. Always seems blue. It's not too bad. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours now, and we got one full flight in. We could have been probably already landed at this point on the second flight. If it wasn't for a half-hour lost due to technical difficulties. It's all fine, though.
Atlanta Center, SkyWest 1042.
It's a beautiful EJET. It's a fun little plane, I'm telling you. you got to be patient with it. Like, I can't say I recommend buying it. At least right now with the experimental, I can't recommend buying it. But, you know, if you understand, just like I did the review of it when it came to the compatible version of 2024, if you understand the issues it has, it's a fun plane to just hop on and fly. But you have to understand the technical issues of it, right? You really have to understand that. Okay, so the plane should... That's a nice picture. The plane should descend on its own here. And this sounds like real good. Like, this is what I remember hearing when I was in this plane. This is outside sound, but, you know. The sounds are not bad at all. I wonder who did the sounds. Because they got the livery... I mean, sorry, they got the model from X-Craft. Did X-Craft provide the sounds as well? Also, I wonder how they do sounds. How do they do sounds with Flight Sim? Like, I understand racing games, they can just attach the mic, you know, to the plane. I mean, to the plane, to the cars. But, like, in a Flight Sim, you can't just attach a mic to the plane on the outside. You're going to pick up all the wind. The interior, different story. Although interior will be hard as well because you're hearing all kinds of different sounds. You're trying to pick up the engine sounds, and you're also picking up APU and passengers and all that jazz. I wonder how people do the sounds. A little bit of a bump there? Or I think we're starting our descent. Maybe. No, not yet. Not yet. It's a little baby plane. We went from the big old Airbus A306 to this little baby. Okay, so on landing, runway 32. It's a short runway. Wow, it's a really short runway. Exit to the right. I don't know if I have a add-on for this airport. I don't remember. Now we're descending. All right, now we're making our way on down.
Descending via tracks 4, flight level 370.
Okay, I better update first officer as well. What was our... Let's see, runway 32. Minimums are 1152. Flaps are going to be 5. Okay, first officer's updated. I don't remember even hearing the briefing. Maybe that's when I stepped away. It's a fun little plane. Alright, descent's looking good. Let's go back in here and check out how things are going. Looking grand. So we're going to get a vector over to the left at some point as we come on in. $33,000. So the thing is, when this plane picks up its localizer, it should set the course. It should set the course for you. If it doesn't, then you have to manually do it, which is going to be right up here. But if you're just patient, wait for it to pick up the ILS, go to heading mode. And then switch over. So you'll switch over. You'll see me do it here, but I'll switch over to localizer 1 from the FMS. But at that point, it should have captured the ILS, or sorry, the localizer, and it should automatically set everything in here. It's pretty good about that. Even like the previous, not the compatible, the stable version, I guess you call it. Even that one was pretty good. All right, so it's saying ETA should be on the ground here in about 20 minutes. That seems about right. It's gonna be an hour-long flight. Wow. Well, yeah, it can be an hour-long flight. That's pretty impressive. I did not think it was gonna be that long.
SkyWest 1042. Contact Atlanta Center 3455.
I'm guessing this here is for heat, right? For the,
Have a good day.
like, de-icing the windows. Seems like a weird spot to put it.
1042, descending via tracks 4, flight level 298.
Seems like a really weird place to put it.
SkyWest 1042.
I also wonder, is the view I'm sitting in... Yeah, see, this is slightly off to the right. But I like this view. I think this is the default view that Chaseplane gave me. It's slightly off to the right, but I actually like this one a lot. That's the thing that's really cool about Chaseplane, is the default camera settings it has in there for like pretty much all the aircrafts I've really, really enjoyed. It's gave me a different perspective that I'm used to. They did a really phenomenal job at a lot of the preset camera angles. Which I wonder how they did that. Like, so they had to go buy all the planes, right? Obviously, they're flight sim users, unless they might have gotten like people who provided the information. Go ahead and zoom on in here. I'm gonna watch the altitude because we're at 27 now.
American 27.
We're on pace to where we're supposed to be. 11,000 at Earl.
Contact Atlanta Center 125.15.
And then at,
35.
is that Clifford? What does that say? Garfield, I guess? Garfield, we want to be at 11, but I think we're going to be breaking away before Garfield. Yeah, we'll be breaking out way before Garfield. So 11,000 is perfect where we want to be. We're just going to make sure we keep a tight eye on the arrival after we disconnect from the star. Because we're supposed to be down to for the ILS 3700. So we're going to keep a tight eye on that. It's easy to fall behind on the altitude, especially when it comes to Beyond ATC. It's gotten a lot better over the past year. A lot better. But there's still some hiccups here and there. There's so many different airports, so many different routes, you know, different stars and SIDs, so obviously there are going to be some issues. I want some news about... I want some news from TFDI. I wonder if will we be getting it anytime soon? Like actual soon, like within the next week or two, or it's gonna be like towards the end of the month. That's kind of like my thing is if I get the MD-11, I mean, it's not the MD-80. Oh, I see it. I did it again. Because like I want to get the MD-80. But if the MD-11 is coming out tomorrow or something, you know what I mean? And the MD-11 is it like a $5 upgrade? Is that what RJ was saying earlier? So it's one of those, I don't know. I just don't know if I'll fly the MD-11, or sorry, MD-80 enough. That's my thing. I should just do a flight with the MD-11. That's what I should do. Get back into the flow with that aircraft. And then be patient and wait. At least I get myself, because I haven't flown it now since... When did I get it? In October? It was around... It wasn't during my vacation week. I think that's when everyone chipped in and I ended up getting that plane. I haven't flown it since then. Like the biggest issue I have with it is the fact that sometimes it won't set up the star, even though you set it up on the FMC. It just, or FMS. It doesn't, or I think it's FMC in that aircraft. Or is it a McDo? No, it's probably gotta be FMC. It just doesn't set it up right. It's the only issue I have with that plane. And there's lighting issue too, but if you don't fly at night, you're fine. That solves that issue. All right, making a turn over here to the right-hand side, 20,000 feet. All right, so here's our runway right here. So we can get that vector about 180 after we just go from the star. And then we want to be at 11,000 feet here.
Contact Greensboro approach. SkyWest.
And now we're going to have a 40 knot tailwind for the most part. So this would be nice.
Greensboro, SkyWest
Push us on in.
Level 188 with information alpha.
And we'll have to set the standard pressure because for whatever reason they changed something. They changed a lot of little things with the experimental build. That's why some of the bindings don't work. It's really surprising they changed a lot from the default flight sim. Like the autopilot works on every single aircraft. The default autopilot button works on every single aircraft except for this one. There's a special bars you have to put in there to make it work, which is crazy because a lot of people don't use, like, you know, Mobiflight and all that jazz, right? Or SPAD. Scotland says, on Sim Market, the 20th anniversary has 5 of 5 rating, all 5 reviews. I bought the upgrade, but not flown it yet. Yeah, it's I know it's going to be a good plane. Like, I've flown it in the past. I know it's going to be a fine plane. It's just, am I going to fly it enough? Like, when I first bought it back in 2020, for flights in 2020, when it was released. I bought it probably a year after it came out. I flew it a lot, and then I just stopped flying it. It's just, there's a lot to handle with that aircraft. There's a lot to handle with that aircraft. And I watched a little bit of people flying it yesterday, last night, just kind of watching them, kind of seeing how things are, and everyone's raving about it. Everyone seems to like it. And I'm sure it's going to be just fine. It's just, I don't know. Which would you prefer, the MD-11 or the MD-80? I flew the hell out of the MD-80 in X-Plane. That's the default plane. And it's fine. It's a great plane. I flew the hell out of that plane. Alright, we're in icing conditions. That automatically opens up for us, which is cool in this plane. This plane is very much like an Airbus. Very, very much like an Airbus. Adam says, the Beyondatc is good. I got it not too long ago, but I really don't know how to use it. Oh, Adam, I love it. Adam the Gamer, Beyondatc is like one of the best programs you can buy, like a one-time purchase you can buy. It's fantastic. If you don't know how to use it, I have a video on the channel. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Real quick. Let's see. I should probably, like, make a shortcut for this video, because this video very much still is very good. So Adam the Gamer, here's a video I made on how to talk to ATC. This was a while back ago, but it's still very much relevant to today's Beyond ATC. Some minor changes maybe, but for the most part it's the same. So check out that video. That will help you talk to ATC, know what buttons to hit and all that jazz. I try to make it as simple as possible, and a lot of people have raved about how simple it is and how it's helped them a lot, so hopefully it helps you too. It's probably my most proud video I made. Helped a lot of people. Because, like, I had no idea how to talk to ATC when I first got into it as well. Alright, Earl heading 130.
Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 32, SkyWest 1042.
Seatbelt signs.
Alright, 130 in the box. Earl is... Alright, here we go. And then we're going to go to heading mode. And then we're going down to 9,000.
Turn right, heading 130, descend and maintain 9,000.
Alright, vertical speed.
SkyWest 1042.
Let's go down 1,000 feet. Okay, looking good. RJ says, I'm loving the MD-80 flight characteristics, but as you said, it is so much to handle, and I always miss something that I can't get above 89 ADPL. I wonder what I have. Landing lights, taxi lights on. Down to 5,000. God, was I I'm pretty sure I brought that on. I'll check after this flight. I'll check. I want to check what see my score is. I'm curious. And there's the airport right there. I don't like this vector too much. We'll see what happens though. We got to drop down quite a bit. It should work just fine though. Again, we're going to exit on arrival to the right. Exit to the right.
Passing 10,000
Oh, it looks like we're trying to intercept the Greensboro VOR. I think that's where they're vectoring us to right now. I should just buy it and support them. They're good. They're a pretty good developer. Mad Dog, or what's it? Who are they? Mad Dog. They're Mad Dog. They're just called Mad Dog, right? I should. We'll see. We'll see. I think we're gonna get a slight vector to the right. Excuse me. All right, we want to be at linked. We want to be at 3,700 feet. You led 25. Got a little bit of cloudy weather here. Scotland said, any news on when the MD-11 2024 update comes out for the non-collectors? Nothing yet. That's what I'm patiently trying to wait on. As much as I love the MD-80, Leonardo, thank you, Leonardo. Yeah, it's called the Mad Dog, but it's Leonardo plane. Thank you. As much as I love the MD-80 and know I'll fly it, I don't know, I've become in love with glass cockpits. More and more become in love with the glass cockpits. Like, I feel like if I want to fly a 3-engine plane, I can just go into the 727 to satisfy me for now, since I already own that. You know what I mean? But the 2020 version works in 2024 still, right? I guess I haven't flown it in 2024. I think you can just drop it in the community folder and it works, right? This is going to be a tight vector if this is what we're going to end up getting. Alright, see, localizer's been captured at that point, so we can go over here to localizer 1. The course did not adjust. 325. Alright, now we have that in there. 025. 3,400 feet.
Turn left, heading 025, intercept the 32 localizer. Descend and maintain 3,400 feet. Sky west.
Alright, that should be fine. Let's go over, swing to the left. It's 11 nautical miles out. And we're going to 025, intercept the localizer. Alright, and then we're going to click on approach. Localizer, glide slope are both on there. That's all good. We're slightly above the glide slope right now. Irishman, welcome in. Another good way to learn Beyondatc is to let the auto response. Do that for a few flights, take notes, and yeah, exactly. Well, that's aggressive. Yeah, that's a perfect way as well, Bob. Scotland says, me too. I like the MD-80, the RJ, the BAE 140, the Fokker 420 or F25, but I really fly them too. Too much work. Irishman, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. All right, let's go ahead and get the flaps down. We're coming a little hot, so let's go ahead and bring out some speed brakes too. We got the localizer, we got the glide slope, so that's all grand. All right, speed's looking better. And we are 12 nautical miles out. Field. We're looking for the field. SkyWest 1042. Field's over here somewhere. Picked up the MD-80 last night. Talk about a lot to learn. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in it, so I know it's going to be a while for me to learn. Come on, localizer. There it goes. Okay. Now it's gonna have to overcorrect again. Localizer's going crazy. Or not localizer, but the plane. What the hell is this smokestack?
82, Greensboro approach. Altimeter tree 002. Expect the visual approach runway tree 6
Flaps 2.
Where the hell's the airport?
Visual approach runway 36 right.
Ah, there it is.
1582.
SkyWest 1042 has the field in sight. Alright, this is going really bad for the... It's just waving left and right, left and right. Alright, AP's off my aircraft. Done lost its mind.
SkyWest 1042. Cleared visual approach runway tree 2.
Swaying left, swaying right, swaying left, swaying right.
West 1042.
What the hell's going on here? King Bob with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, King Bob. We have... I'll read those here in a second. Thank you, King Bob. Much appreciated. Thank you for all the support here on the channel.
Contact Tower 119.1.
The hell's the
SkyWest
runway?
1042. See you. Greensboro Tower, SkyWest 1042.
Is that- that's not it.
32.
Where the hell is the runway? I don't see it in sight. I said I did. Clear to land. 3-2. We are 7 nautical miles out. I don't have a runway in... Oh, hold on. Nope. Where's the air... Oh, is that it? That is it. Okay, there we go. Found it. I found it, folks. All right. It's all right. Oh, my gosh. That's fantastic. Thank you again, King Bob. A little low on the approach. Let's go and get the gear down.
Flaps. Set.
Why the localizer on this with this plane was wonky as hell. That was weird. I've never had that happen. Good thing it wasn't IFR conditions. Would have been a disaster. Swaying left, swaying right, swaying left, swaying right.
Minimums.
Alright, minimums. Flaps are 5
Flaps 4.
or 4. And waiting for them to settle in. Flaps 5. Oh, webcam out.
Flaps 5.
Watching airspeed. Winds are straight ahead. Very nice compared to that takeoff. Alright, now we're settled on in, folks. We're settled in. Is this the right runway? Yeah, something's goofed up. Look at it. It's saying we're off course. Like a lot.
Cabin crew prepare for landing.
Yeah, it says we're really off. It's thinking the runway's like over here. Huh. Okay, maybe it's not the plane. Well, maybe it is the plane. I don't know. Maybe the airport moved. Didn't update Navigraph. Now I'm just making excuses up.
Captured.
Alright, glide slope captured, I know. This is a cool approach. Bunch of like oil. Is that oil? Containers? Farm containers? Seed? Farm seed? Alright, looking good, looking good. Settle on in, settle on in.
Approaching minimums.
Minimums.
200.
A little bit of trim.
Minimums.
Landing. Settle. Settle.
Light slow.
Oh, hush up, hush up, hush up.
50, 40, 30, 20,
Idle.
10.
Hold it. Hold it. Jesus, that felt hard. Alright, reversers.
Diesel.
I could have made that one probably if I stomped on the brakes.
70 knots.
Hi, welcome to Greensboro. That was weird. See, it's still showing the localizers like off. Maybe it's because we're landed now, but
Exit next
I don't know.
available
I'm not
taxiway.
quite sure if this is
SkyWest
airport or scenery
1042.
issue. This, I don't know. Let's see if this is a paidware or not. I don't know if this is paidware. Or it might be freeware. Ah, it might be freeware.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination.
Might be freeware.
On behalf of our captain and the entire crew, we'd like to thank you for flying with us today.
That tower looks like it's a freeware tower. It could be an airport issue. Although this looks like it's default sim. I'll have to look at my community folder probably. Gainsborough Ground, hello from SkyWest 1042. We are on Delta looking to taxi over to gate 15. That wasn't bad though. We got it fixed up. I don't think it's the plane, personally. I don't think this was the plane. I haven't seen anyone else report ILS or localizer issues like that. That was pretty weird. I think it was the scenery. I don't know, I think this is default now. Got the taxi signs on the runway, on the taxiways. If this is freeware, it needs a lot of love. I thought I had a... No, this is all default. That looks like a default terminal. Yeah, it's all default. Now, the only way to test this is to spawn on the runway and or spawn on approach. See if it's off another aircraft too. Okay, let's see. King Bob, thank you again. We got Larry, the Skybound log. Massimo, Aviate, Tech Whipped, Rev O'Neill, Limp Rocketeer, the Buckethead Todd, Bearded Aviator got one, courtesy of our good friend King Bob, and Marcelo, all courtesy of the amazing King Bob. Thank you, King Bob, again. Thank you, Your Royal Highness. Do you have the MD-11? Yes, I do. I have the 2020 version of the MD-11. Still waiting for the 2024 version, like a lot of people are. P2 says, what a waste of money. I wish I could refund. I don't know, P2. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. This is the first time I've ever had that issue happen. I know I do defend this plane. I shouldn't as much as I do. But I have fun with the plane. I have fun with it. Had a beautiful... what now? Turquoise? Well, had a beautiful... I thought I said tortoise. Beautiful turquoise and black Vision jet fly over my house this morning on final. Ooh, nice. 700 feet above? That's awesome. I'm jealous of you. You have a really cool spot over, you know, like the planes come in for the arrival. Like a perfect little spot. Hey, this is the same plane we have. Little 170. Our taxi lights are coming off. I was going to park there, but there's a lot of crap there. I guess we'll park on the other side. Thanks a lot, Gate Gourmet. Thanks a lot. We'll park over here. Yeah, this has got to be default. All default. I want to just verify. I'll check my community folder just in case, but I'm like 99% sure this is all default now. Man, I should probably be parking over there more. Oh well. Alright, we have no WASM crashes. Everything worked out pretty good. I was able to change the arrival runway. All was great, so I can't really complain. It's experimental, so there are going to be issues, right? I've said that how many times? Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that jetway. Okay, so that's all looking grand. Wait for that to fully connect. Alright, then we just go on down here. And turn that off, and turn that off. And we'll check our scores. Close out first officer and beyond ATC. Waiting for APL to load in finally. There it is. I want to check the MD-11 too. I want to see our MD-80. See what my scores are on that. And see when the last time I flew that. 100 on that. Very good. I like it. Was it a rough landing or not? 261. A little harder. A little harder, but I'll take the 100 score. Okay, can we... Oh, here we go. We can check it by here. So MD-11, MD-80. Alright, so my last MD-80 flight was in 2023. Holy smokes. 2 years ago was the last time I flew the MD, at least in APL, which is probably the last time I honestly flew it. 98, 96, 94, 98. I got a 100 in there one time. I did one event. My last flight is in Denver. What'd I get dinged on? Spoilers, yep. This one Max and spoilers. I think there was a bug. I don't know if it's still there. The spoiler bug. Oh, this one. That one's good. 93 on this one. Probably a hard landing. Yeah. Spoilers. My first flight 95. Flaps. Max speed. I was just a young little baby back then. Yeah, that was my last flight in the MD-80. Was like 2 years ago. Oh, I don't even have this on screen. Dang it. Sorry. Yeah, so 11/15. 11/15 of 2023 was my last flight in the MD-82. So I definitely have a lot to learn if I were to get it again. I gotta watch some more videos. I'll watch some more videos to see if it's something I want to get. So here's my next routes here. If we do fly tomorrow, I'm not quite sure where I'll be. We might do this London to Dublin. That would be fun. And then we can do George Bush to Dallas. And then Thursday, I don't know where I'll be on the schedule. I might even be on NewSky at that point. We'll kind of see how much flying. I plan to do a couple flights today off stream here. Kind of see how that all goes out. And my score is at a 99.11. I like it. I'll take it. I like it. There's an event tomorrow. No, hold on. No, it's on the 2nd. There's no event New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? Wow. These are all long hauls. Cool. All right, well, that's going to call it for today, folks. I do appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with me for the past 3 hours. Thank you if you're here from the very beginning and dealing with, dealing with my technical issues with the sim, with the premium edition of the Anybuilds A306. I would stay clear away from it if I were you. If you haven't bought it, I should say, I would stay clear away from it because it obviously has some issues as shown on the stream today. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know. Part of me wants to do a complete format of the PC and kind of just start from scratch. Other part of me is like, it's not going to change anything. We'll actually see. I actually might try my first live stream on New Year's. Ooh, if you do, pop it in Discord. Bearded, if you do pop it in Discord, please. We'd love to watch. If I stream tomorrow, it will be in the evening. Probably late afternoon, early morning stream, or early night stream. And New Year's Day will probably be like late morning stream if I had to guess. But that's all up in the air for sure. But again, thank you everyone for coming in. Thank you for dealing with me on today's technical issues. We'll see you on the next stream, and have a great New Year's.